Alrighty. Okay, guys. What up? Guys, it was taking too long, that whole start screen. So I had to get started. You guys were already here. You were having some fun. I saw y'all. I was like, yo, I'm missing out. Let me get in on that. And I wanted to get started early. Sue me. How's it going, everybody? How you doing? How was your day? How's your week? How's your month? How's your year? There's a lot of not great things happening in the world right now. But I'd like to join you while you join me as we join Star Citizen in space for some nice little package deliveries and annoying rants about stuff that doesn't really matter. What do you say? Sound like a good Wednesday. What's up, early crew, my tomato gang, notifications, Axis, Kane Selden, Sergeant, how you doing? Andrej, Jujinkai, just chilling at work with the corner of the eye peak. I love it, thank you so much. Thanks for chilling, man. How's it going, Holston Coop? Your blood sugar? What's up with your blood sugar, dude? Not enough tomatoes today? Siren, Striker. Howdy, folks. It's your boy, Tomat. What's up, Soup Time? 07s. 07's Toes Gang. You guys, Toes Gang in the house. You guys are going to be real pumped at what I have to show you. Anybody who has access to behind the scenes content, that is, anybody at the $5 tier or up on Patreon, you get complete access to all the behind the scenes content that I put out. Generally on a weekly basis, but I put out a produced video every month about something different about the behind the scenes aspects of running this business, I guess. This most recent one was about keeping the stream running, the problems we run into, how we overcome them, what goes on before this stream goes live. So if you haven't seen that yet, guys, go check it out on Patreon. That is for you. All things considered, at the moment, you're doing okay. Yeah, Holston Coop, man, I know. Things over there. Oh, what a time to be alive, guys. It's just good to see you. It's just nice to put away all the stressors of the day, chill out for a little bit, get some nice little bit of lo-fi going on in the background. Let me turn that up a little bit. It's not bad. I like that. A little bit of lo-fi on in the background, a little bit of space for the senses, maybe a little bit of X to help, and let's just relax for a bit, yeah? What's a howdy? You only know if you need to know, man. Need to know basis. Howdy is one of the oldest greetings in the UEE, in the United Earth Empire, dating all the way back to dating all the way back to the days of the Roberts Foundation. Roberts Space Industries had just discovered the quantum drive. And when humans found Banu for the first time, they looked up into the stars, saw for the first time in human history a fellow spacefaring civilization, and they said, "Howdy, brother!" That's a howdy, Punji. Octafed, dude. Getting the giveaway rolling. Hey, he sees it. Trying to do get a 400i giveaway going. Thank you so much for contributing to that, my man. How you doing today? We're getting a toes cam finally. Not quite a toes cam. Okay, we're not going crazy yet. All right. I haven't even started my Only Tomatoes channel. Give me a cool minute. Good taste in music. Thank you very much. That actually means a lot to me. I like music. I mean, who doesn't like music? I always thought that was a funny, back when I was like doing online dating, way back, and like one of the things that you would see or that you would say would be like, loves music. You're like, okay, that's good to know. Happy to hear it. That's great. Keep it up. Who doesn't? All right. So, not to be a jerk, you know, I mean, you can love music. That's cool. Do it. Put it on your profile. People need to know. Oh, there goes my Xbox controller. Did not agree with that statement. Let me drop all of these valuable things back into the space station real quick. We're about to do some trucking today, guys. We're about to do some hauling. We're gonna relax and find some very beautiful and nice to look at sights as we take the good drugs and the good medical supplies to the people of Stanton. Make ends meet. Make sure everybody's well fed, well medicated, well taken care of. Maybe let's take just a small amount of armor, something that we could just carry a couple med pens with us just in case. You know how it is. Grab one of these boys. Did the big giveaway for the C2 already happen? Yeah, that happened back in December, or sorry, no, January. I announced that on the main channel on Twitter. Grab one of these. Sure. And then maybe, yeah, we'll take some arms. We're just gonna take some light armor today so that we don't look super derpy. And then we'll toss a backpack in there, why not? Just in case we find something. Met the Banu on your birthday. Yo. What did they give you for your birthday, man? Or did humans meet the Banu on your birthday? In that case, did they know? Were they aware of how special a day it was? We should also bring a weapon. If we end up going to a derelict or something, you know, and we want to... Maybe just a pistol. Or two. An extra SMG never hurts. I'm like basically getting all of the stuff I already had. This is very heavy. Oh, these are empty clips. Ew. Gross. Sick. Take this one. And this one. Can you transfer bullets from magazine to magazine yet? Can I interest you in a med pen? You bought 2,600 of them, bro. Can we make a profit off of that? If they love music, they are happy to hear it. This is true. Les Sci. If I may suggest you keep one or two med pens for things, for falls and things. Y'all know I need to keep med pens on the regular. Sloth, you'd be long dead, huh? Whoops. Hey, Kane. Sorry I missed you earlier. How you doing? Okay. Where are we going first, everybody? Where are we going first? What do you guys want to go find? I think we're over Microtech, so we should be able to... Well, there you go. They want us to pick up from Shubin on Microtech and take it over to New Babbage. Easy. Easy peasy. That's an easy starting job. Let's knock it out of the park real quick and then get to something more interesting. Oh, who's this guy, Reese? Get him out of here. I don't like his name. Just like that. I'm over it. So for a cinematic delivery trip, we also need to have the cinematic screen or camera angles, right? We got to make sure that we can easily pop in and out and be like, ooh, how pretty, while we're flying. So I'm going to save this to the lucky number 3. We're going to take another one from here. Ooh, hello, sun. Not like literally sun. I don't have one. Just, you know, the sun. Save this to the lucky number 6. For what reason, I have no idea. Of course, gotta have that straight off the back angle for when we're lazy. We'll make that 8. Very simple. Hey, there's Matt. Hey, Matt, Punji asked earlier, what's a howdy? I think maybe we should tell him over a game of Halo tonight. For anybody who doesn't know, I play Halo every Wednesday night with the community on my Discord channel. We have plenty of games going on over there, by the way. We have Lost Ark. We have a DayZ server. We have a Satisfactory server. And obviously, like I said, the Halo stuff. So if you're interested in getting more into the community, or you kind of like these weirdos that we're hanging out with, they're always there. Can't get rid of them. But if you like them, it works out. In depth, over Halo, yes. Yes, I concur. Yes, good sir. Yeah, Matt's been loving Lost Ark. I'm not really a big MMO person. Star Citizen is a exception for me. Now we are weirdos. No, Reese, you're not one of the weirdos. Nah, you totally are one of the weirdos, man. Oh, is being a weirdo a bad thing now? Well, my bad then. I'm sorry, guys. I'll call you something else that's a little more positive, yeah? Now I forgot what I was saying. Oh, Star Citizen is an exception for me as an MMO. I'm not a big fan of MMOs. I just really, really love space games. Not a creepy weirdo. No! Jesus, we're Star Citizen weirdos. We're the kind of people who sit on an alpha for 5 years waiting for it to become something fun. I mean... right? So Lost Ark doesn't really get me. Kind of like New World didn't really get me. World of Warcraft never really got me. Final Fantasy, no. I'm just not interested in fantasy games in general. Sci-fi MMOs are kind of cool. I tried Elite. That's about it. I tried Eve for a bit way back in like 2006. So yeah, I've never been able to get into those games, but I think it's pretty cool. It's awesome that, you know, they found another game that really is taken off for Amazon Studios. Good for them. I hope that they eventually produce a game that also takes off. What do you guys think? Okay, this is completely out of left field. Not to segue too much, but you should check out Star Sector single-player game with some frigate or capital ship top-down action and colony management. Sounds kind of like a small Stellaris. I miss Stellaris. That game just takes so much time, and like if I have to choose between Stellaris and Civ, then like, you know, I'm sorry. SC's your only MMO too. I think a lot of people are in that boat. Like SC is such a unique game. I've seen people who come to this game from Eve, from Ultima, from Final Fantasy, from Destiny, from Halo, from freaking somebody came to this game from Forza. I was like, that's a jump. They're like, oh, I love flying, or I love racing. I want to try and do it in space. I was like, okay then, that's cool. Like, yeah, this game pulls a lot of people, and it's not until very recently that I started to realize just how wide this game's reach is. I mean, maybe it's not as small as I think of it as, but considering how small it appears to me, I'm really surprised by how much reach this game has. I get reached out to by people I would never expect. You told me 9 months ago about Star Sector? Yo, man. You know my memory. Colony management isn't something you have to do or even need to do. Oh, I like my colonies though. I'm a colonial master. At least in Civ. Where's our box? Oh, you know what we should get? After we deliver this, let's grab a tractor beam so we don't have to pick things up like plebs. Not like Stellaris. I figured it wouldn't be too, like, Stellaris is a pretty big game. You all about it, Nick? Does kind of not feel like an MMO yet. Came from World of Tanks. There's a spot. What brought you here from World of Tanks? Also, let me just... I sit so low in this chair. Pop this up a little bit. That's a little better. Pisces gang, what's up? That's all you need. $200 max in the server. That would be sick. Was clustered where you expected it to be. The box? Oh, wow. Right. I got you. So I've got a weird off kind of out of nowhere question. Basically nothing to do with anything that we're currently talking about or would normally talk about. What do you guys think is going to happen with Ubisoft? I feel like Ubisoft is in like a really bad space. Whoops, that's the wrong button. We were looking for the Z key. I feel like Ubisoft is in like a really bad place as a studio slash publisher, and just feels like they have no identity. And they keep churning out bad stuff and making problems for themselves and having more problems for themselves. I just like, it's so... I'm wondering if they're gonna get bought up. Does anybody follow like other game studios? YouTuber Jack Frags just posted his first time playing SC. He's big in the COD. Yeah, I know Jack. I've been watching him forever. I already commented on his stuff. The comment section in his video is incredibly positive. Incredibly positive. You think of Ubisoft and Activision as having the same energy. I see that. I always felt like Ubisoft was a little more forward-looking with their stuff. Like, they came up with some really good ideas. Assassin's Creed was great. Far Cry 3 was game-changing. Watch Dogs was a cool concept. Ubisoft's done some good stuff. They just, like, made all the wrong decisions, though. But yeah, they make a ton from Assassin's Creed, I bet. I think that they should spin off Assassin's Creed. They need to make Assassin's Creed into an RPG franchise and use the title for something else. Terran! Hippo character waves goodbye with words next time behind him. That's kind of ominous, dude. Like, I need to see the hippo. If it's smiling, then that's one thing. But if it's frowning, then I think it's gonna just give me a death threat. Wouldn't be surprised if UB is purchased for that matter. If EA? You think EA will be purchased? Holy Lord, that'd be nuts. Ubisoft by Microsoft? I was thinking Ubisoft and 2K would be a cool team up. They got some real good energies, and both of them are pretty messed up companies. Maybe something good will come out of it. Rainbow Six Siege is a huge game for them. That's true, yeah. Siege does great for them. You know another one, like a kind of stealthy success story for them? Actually, I guess it's not really a success story, but like a couple successful games was the Plants vs. Zombies. The Ubisoft style of open world map, dude, they really they just took that genre and ran with it. Does the Pisces have accessible components? Not yet, no. They're gonna need to go back in and do that, I think. I'll double check for a second, but I don't think so. CIG Montreal is largely ex-Ubisoft, yeah. It's a good studio up there, too. You know what would be crazy is if we were able to get some sort of a agreement with, who is it up there? Eidos Montreal. I love that studio. God, I love that studio. I wish that they were making more Deus Ex games. But I'd be okay if they just came over and made Star Citizen instead. Not like buy the studio or anything, but you know, a couple employees here, a couple there. Whoa. Specifically, I'd like their art people. I just really love the style of the Deus Ex games. Trade Guy's gonna watch these deals more closely now. I mean, I would hope so. I'm surprised they weren't watching them before, considering how much money is in gaming. It's a bigger industry than movies, music, TV. Like, why weren't they watching it before? Every single game is the same formula. I don't think Horizon Zero Dawn is the AC formula exactly. I mean, it's definitely a derivative, but they did enough to differentiate it and not make it feel the same as the Ubi games. But I guess that's what everyone does, right? Like Cyberpunk is the same way. They differentiated themselves enough. Okay, we're just making a quick delivery here on a moon. Da moon. And then we're gonna head back up. Actually, I don't think I need to head back up. What is this? Let me put my drop off. That's why you're not worried about whether they find enough talent. There we go. because you think that many of the employees CIG gets in the next few years will be pilfered from troubled major devs. Yeah, but CIG needs to make sure that they're paying enough, you know? They're growing really, really big, and as much as people like to talk about how much money CIG is making, they're not making that much money for how many people they're bringing into the team. So, you know, they gotta make sure that they have something sustainable for these employees too. That's always the funny part to me, man. People are like, oh my gosh, how could they ever release this game? They make so much money from it already. Like, yo, if their company's building, it's not gonna work if they don't release the game. Release games make more money. And you gotta make more money. Found a good Quantanium rocking the belt, Dale? That's pretty cool, man. Horizon's a remix on it, but the biggest change is combat and a great game world. Yeah, the combat was great. Holy crap. Horizon has the best combat in any RPG, hands down, in my opinion. So good. Okay, so our first rooftop delivery is done. Not particularly beautiful because it's so dark and we're in the middle of a snowstorm, but likely that has given us the ability to get... Yep, there we go. We are now reputable with UDM. Who is that? Who's UDM? Unified Distribution Management. So now we'll start working with them. Looks like they only work in the Microtech system. I'm going to be really excited to see if we see these companies have branches in other systems. So you can go to another system and not necessarily be out of luck on getting jobs. Either way, let's get started. First, we're going to go get our pickup at... Holy crap, that's a heck of a route. New Babbage, Clio, Calliope. Wow, these are crazy routes. UDM is not kind to their delivery people. Okay, let's pick up... I mean, we could pick all this up from Microtech, so let's just take that... Oh! Okay, yeah, let's take this one. You haven't seen your GF since Friday thanks to Horizon Zero. Dude, I don't blame her. I do not blame her. That game, I want to play that game so bad, but I'm gonna wait until I can play it at its best, either on a PS5 or PC. Oh yeah, never want to go to a rooftop pad with a big ship. We'll chalk that one up as a... Oh, shoot, Octafed, thank you, my man. You're on top of it. You know what? I'm just gonna go up to the station to get the tractor beam. We'll just chalk that one up as a big advantage towards small ships, yeah? You can land on rooftops. Gotta pay for your piece of fund, but gotta stay in budget. Terran, dude, I don't mind, man. You do what you can. I appreciate you no matter what, buddy. You came through and said hi. That's all I can ask. Thank you. Huh. Hey, Baton. I feel like... it's like my brother-in-law's name is Baton, so I'm like... Is that you? It's not his last name, though. Have you gotten to play it at all, Reese? Small ships are better than big ones. Hear, hear. Mysteriora. Mysteriora. Something like that. That's why you use the 890 jumps with this. Ah, yeah, you just ship around a 890 jump and you take out the 100i whenever you need to make a delivery. Super efficient. Totally. You've been cranking up your delivery rep on all the planets. Ooh, 45k. That's pretty nice, dude. Yeah, I'm trying to get... I want to get my rep up on with one of the freight haulers. Oh, look at that. I got more. Maybe we could stack. See if we could stack one up here. So if we're picking up at Microtech Calhoun and we're dropping off at MC Mike L1. Mike L1? the Commons and Clearview. When we look through here, we can see Fort Tressler, there's Clearview, another drop-off. So I could possibly get all those at the same time. Shubin Mining Facility, all going to Nixwit. I actually don't see any good ones to chain up. Usually I like to pick up all at one place if I have a drop-off at that place, but I'm not seeing it. We don't have Rayari. Don't have Buds. Yeah, no. Let me just get into the proximity of the station now and grab our multi-tool. Box quest should be a little simpler, you think? Why is that? Can't make them too boring, right? They're already pretty boring. Alright, toss one of these bad boys on our hip. And toss a tractor beam on it. And then just to be sure, we'll take another one in the ship. Oh! There's already a tractor beam there. So just the multi-tool and we're good to go. She has a PS5, so you didn't bother to even trying to get one. Probably a good call. Not worth it right now. Anno, thank you so much for posting out those links. If you'd like to support everything that I'm doing at Space Tomato, you can on Patreon and Ko-fi. All is much appreciated. You were having a hell of a time doing box missions on daycare yesterday. Small ships definitely better as long as they have interiors. Yeah, gotta have that interior. Where are we? Where's our camera angle? Best ship for newbie with a sleeper bed, definitely the 100i. Oh, actually the Aurora also. The 100i is currently the cheapest if you haven't gotten into the game. It's 40 bucks right now, discounted from 55, I think, or 50. If you're not getting it now, though, the normally best one is the Aurora, as it's just the cheapest and it's got a bed. What's up, Amir? Taco Bell lobby paint. Ew. Gross. Just makes me imagine lobby paint that's in the color of Taco Bell, which is just tacos for me, so taco colored paint. Yum. You meant for Lost Ark, Silent? I don't remember. Did I say something there? Just take all the delivery missions? Reese, that's stressful. 45 from 65. That's such a big discount. That's such a huge discount. People should be getting the 100i. We have a 400i giveaway going on. Actually, on Twitch too, you can't see the goal. But if I pull it up real quick right here, you can see we have a 100i giveaway going on once we reach 7,000 bits. Just like the Aurora giveaway we were just doing. So if you would like to win a 100i and a copy of Star Citizen on Twitch, that's currently going on. In the meantime, let's grab our goods. Where's your Aurora Gold Standard? Oh, dude, why are your trees in my ship? Get the f out. Yeah, the Aurora needs a pass. We need a quality pass on all the starter ships. Axis, my man, I'm talking to every comment that I see. I'll miss a couple. There's a lot of people talking. Carrick and the BM are my first and only loves at the moment. Solid ships, man. Come here. Get over here. Can you imagine if you just like walked into a store and started using a tractor beam on your groceries? Like walk into Safeway and you're like, hey, I need lettuce. Just whip it from across the store. Throw it at the cash register. Ring it up! Get that! Just chucking him. I love the tractor beam. It's fun. Ah! I'm ready. Someone's going some illegal growing. Oh no! The door closed on me. Can you stop? How do you slide the camera off axis like that? Hold F4 and use the arrow keys. Get over there. Why is it so windy everywhere I go? All these storms be following me. Hey, fun story, guys. The other day, or the other week, I guess, a couple weeks ago, somebody was commenting, I think it was on one of my videos, and they said something along the lines of like, I hope you're being satirical. No, I replied to a comment or something about how it would get more difficult to do cargo in the future because of the cargo refactor. Somebody replied and they're like, I'm guessing you're being satirical, as that would be very difficult to do. And I was like, yo. Or no, that's right. I told them that you need to keep in mind how much space is on your ship when you're getting cargo, because the space matters and you're gonna have to load it yourself. And they were like, you must be being satirical, because we don't, that would be ridiculous. That's too much work. And it's just every once in a while I get a reminder that, like, there are a lot of people who don't know what's going on with this game. Well, that's probably the least actual convincing spam message I've ever seen. I send them the first time meme. That's too many clicks. Matt, you know, I haven't been called overly negative in a couple of days. I feel like I need to do something a little controversial. Yo, these clouds. Oh my gosh. Look at those clouds. That is the first version of clouds. Oh, okay. First version of volumetric clouds. Like, oh my gosh. Worth melting the ion for an MSR? Yeah. I'd take the MSR over an ion. Absolutely. Alright, where are we going first? We're not going to end our mission at Mike L1. That's just going to leave us stranded out there with no missions. So let's make our first drop off to the Commons, I believe, on Microtech. Head around the planet. Yeah, we're going back to New Babbage. Stop being negative about the clouds. You don't know my clouds. I think a lot of people have an idea of what they think the game is, but maybe they don't want to look too much into it as much as some of us, so they might not know. Yeah. And like, whose problem is that? I guess is that CIG's problem? Like, let's say somebody is looking for a survival horror game, and like they want something that's, I don't even know what an analogy would be. I'm just wondering, how does CIG fix that? Because there's so many things about this game that would turn people off if they knew, because of the detail and stuff, that you just can't put into a 2-minute trailer. You think that the game, some people think the game is actually called Star Citizen Alpha? I mean, that works, I guess. When the sequel, Star Citizen Beta comes out, they'll be extra excited. And then suddenly they'll get the full trilogy with Star Citizen period. Oh my god, these freaking spam bots. I'm literally gonna pull your ears from your face and then just kill your whole family with them. Please leave me alone. Nobody wants to see you take your clothes off, ram robot. Amir, you don't know English? I think that's what that says. Ooh, we don't have English. My brother? Something like that? I'm not as good at Turkish as I should be. Where we landed? Landing gear deployed. Thank you, ma'am. That's not my spot. What do you mean government property? I'm trying to land, bruh. Ah, here we go. We're gonna land right up in here. Front door. Premier access. Can't beat it. How many hours do I play? Do spam bots have ears or faces or families? If you can find them. I play probably... Oh, I can't use it here. I play a minimum of 12 hours a week. I generally don't play while I'm not streaming, but sometimes I stream for longer. I think if CIG put time into org-related things in game, it would help people get into a group and learn more. That one feature I haven't seen on the roadmap, but I'm very excited about. Yeah, we haven't seen very much about... Where do I turn this in? In here? Where do I bring packages for the commons? Wait, okay, I picked up the wrong package, that's why. I'm just dumb. The lighting can be fussing at times. Yeah, lighting can be really messed up in this game, but I think the new renderer will hopefully help that be a little less crazy. Alright, which one of you guys needs to be delivered to the commons? Please drop this. Please. Please put this down. Leave me alone! Leave me alone! No! Take it! Take it back. Why can't I... Guys, I'm stuck. I have to grab one of these instead. No! I said grab one of these! I just want to be a delivery man. Can't you let me do that? Stop it. Let me go! I'm gonna get into the seat. Oh, I need to take off my armor or something, huh? You can't play as before due to a lack of content. Can't play as before? As in to say there's less content than before? Or you mean like you don't get as excited about it anymore? Cool, now I can't grab this box, so it looks like this mission's a dud. Oh, I can grab this one though. That doesn't make any sense. Can you drop it? No, you can't. Thus is the way we're going to be doing business today. Okay, I guess now I just get in this seat. Med pens help? Oh, taking the med pens? It won't let me place the box. Okay. Now we've gotten rid of 2 of the boxes. The third that we actually need. And we can't pick it up. Okay. That's fantastic. Isn't that great? Isn't that good? Isn't that just Okay, let's cancel this mission and go on to the next one. Away we go. Wasted time. Love it. I mean, oh boy. Took off too fast. All right, let's get out of here and get the next one. That's gonna be a hit on our rep, unfortunately. Okay, there's another one we're picking up. Oh, this is the... No, this is not the one we just... It's not the one we just took. Let's take this one. Self-destruct, walk away, bribe the insurance adjuster. This is why I don't get everyone recommending delivery for new people. Oh, because everything breaks this much. If you're gonna be doing the thing that breaks, you might as well do it in a way that allows you to learn how to fly and see places. They get buggy when you try doing multiple at once. I didn't even get that far. There are a few ways to fix that, not being able to interact with the box. Tractor beam sometimes works. I definitely would have tried the tractor beam. But it was Armistice Zone. Space combat works fairly consistently. That's true. It does. Space combat's a good one too. The only problem is space combat is literally telling somebody to go in there and, I mean, if people don't like combat, which a lot of people don't, that can be really grating very quickly. This is just a really easy way for people to learn how to fly their ship, since most people don't. It's an easy way for people to learn how to quantum travel, how to get in and out, how to pick things up. I still think this is definitely the best way to learn the game. They recommend the delivery missions because 1 year ago they were the best missions for new players. They've gotten less stable since. I still think they're the best though. Juj and Kai, I'll see you later. Thanks for chilling, man. Do you think the work in CLNG has accelerated? I do. Since when? It has accelerated since they started. Best missions for new players are easily the illegal monitors. Maybe if you want to make money. But I don't think we should start new players off with the idea that you have to make the most money as quickly as possible. Do a flip? I'll do you even better. I'll do a barrel roll, man. Check it. Let me switch up our music real quick. I think we've heard this. If I could only have one ship, it would be the MSR. What is your opinion on insurances in SC? They are pointless since the ones we get right now only cover the hulls, so why bother with LTI/120 months? I don't think people should be bothering with them. Granted, when the game launches, it'll be important. But I think people put way too much emphasis on it. I watched the Jack Frags video. It was freaking great. The ending was so good. My name is not Tomato on Spectrum. That was not me that made that post. So much meta players. Don't go for the most money, go for the most fun. Go for the most money once you know the game. If I get into a new game, I don't want players to be like, oh, you need to do this to make a lot of money. I'm gonna be like, dude, what's the most freaking fun? Like, what is the most impressive thing in this game? And in this game, I'm sorry, but the most impressive thing is still the visuals. So I tell people what to do in order to see the best visuals while they learn the game. At some point, the best thing is going to be multi-crew or teamwork or salvage or mining. but all those are pretty difficult to get into right now if you don't know anybody and you've never played this game. Who fanboyed? I don't think Pyro and Nyx are coming at the same time, nah. Oh, me, I fanboyed. Yeah, I fanboyed over Jack Frags. I've been watching his videos for like 6 years. Although I didn't know he has some drama in his past. YouTube needs to seriously figure out their spam bot problem. Nyx 3 months after Pyro. God, I hope. That would be awesome if Nyx came 3 months after Pyro. That didn't work. I was trying to throw you into the air. Why isn't my tractor beam working? Oh, come on. Yep, my tractor beam is bugged. Are we in an Armistice Zone? Oh, we are. Armistice zones are really annoying. Will it come in 2022? I don't know. I have no idea. What's the best way to get our spouses into Star Citizen? I mean, if your spouse likes Star Citizen. In my experience, if somebody don't like a game, then trying to make them play it's not going to work. Found it weird they were finishing the hospital on Delamar. I think they're getting all the assets out of the way for Nyx. I mean, it's coming definitely in the next couple years. I always point people towards the fact that they were showing us concepts for armor for Terra guards 2 springs ago. So like they work on these little things here and there well before they come out. Just a matter of when they pick them up and finish them off. Oh, we don't have all of our boxes. What am I doing? Show your spouse your fleet. We should have an extra tractor beam in here. That we do. Keep this one on the vehicle. Toss this one in. Oh wait, I don't need an extra tractor beam. That's right. It's not broken. You're a little curious and maybe you're missing something, but what is the UI team working on at the moment? I think for the most part, the UI team is working on new HUDs. So they're working on the Origin HUD. They're working on the refueling gets worked on by the refueling team. They're working on the star map. They're rebuilding the Mobi-Glass. They're working on the ship MFDs. I think that's about all of it. I want to say that's probably most of the stuff they're working on. Let me pull it up. Yeah, you got 2 UI teams. You got the feature team and the tech team. So the feature team, I believe, is working on... Oh, yeah, they're working on hacking, too. Forgot about that. It's kind of weird the way they set it up. So the way they talk about it... the way they talk about it when the team is on camera and when they're doing interviews with the various gameplay feature teams that are working on salvage, refueling, resource management, all these teams, they talk about how they are now able to, because of the building block system, they're able to work on UI outside of the UI team, which makes things go faster. But if you go on to the progress tracker, which I have here, let me... Okay. Which I have the progress tracker here. You can see that they also are doing a ton of like There's, you know, all the ships have UI team on them. The mining gadgets have UI team, salvage for fueling. And I literally was Am I good? I'm good. Reconnection successful. Am I live? Okay, we're back? We're back, yeah? I think we're back. I can't see. Somebody in chat, please give me a warning. Give me a sign. Yeah, we're back. Okay, that was weird. I don't know what happened. OBS just turned off. But anyways, the UI team, yeah, was working on a bunch of stuff. I think the main things that they're working on right now, though, are the star map. Where are we? We are right here. The star map, the MFD reworks, the new HUDs. See, UI tech team. Hacking, yeah, so the map rework, the new HUDs, the hacking, generic screens, radar scanning and ping. They've got a lot on their plate, the UI team. UI has always been one of the things that has been lacking the most in this game, but it's finally starting to pick up. Pyro win? Tomorrow, yeah. Tomorrow seems likely. Having 6 MFDs in easy view is pretty nice. That's a good point, Grumby. Not really a benefit that you would normally think of. Enough to make you pick one ship over the other, though. No, they're not actually releasing Pyro. I'm sorry, that was a joke. I have no idea when Pyro's coming. I hope it's by Q4 of this year, but I have no clue. Depends on what they do with server meshing. All right, we got one drop off on a moon. Got another pickup there. Wait, what? Tell me why I didn't... Gosh. I could have sworn there was no other boxes there. Okay, we're going back down. Jeez. Pyro is a lie. Scam. Scam of the year, Pyro. I'm sorry, Orneus. Corporal Punisher, no, it's not. But if I gave up Twitch revenue right now, I would likely have to stop doing this. So it's kind of a must. Definitely the flight of shame. I swear I was looking right at the building and I saw no other waypoints. It's really confusing. But you know what? I'll take it. I'll accept it. I'll come back here and I'll freaking land and I'll get the stupid stuff and we'll go, because I'm a good businessman. We don't talk about YouTube. We don't mention that. The gross red place. Just boxes today, Quinn. I'm going to be doing some cargo in a little bit, but for now we're starting with some box deliveries, showing people what it's like around these parts. Around these parts. When is the game coming for console? Nah, this one's not coming for console. Not anytime soon. The single player version of this game might come to consoles. But this would not be able to run on consoles right now. Box misses are relaxing. How about a day of doing maintenance contracts? Yeah, I'd be down for that. I mentioned the box marker trick. Did I mention it? No. I didn't have a trick. People underestimate the power of consoles. I mean, yeah. But also, this game barely runs on PC, so.
Landing gear raised.
The whole premise of this game, when Chris made it, was the idea that it was a PC game. So, I mean, he could bring it to consoles, I guess, but that would go kind of against the original philosophy that he had. That it was a game that was not held back by console hardware. Then again, if PC hardware can't seem to keep ahead of consoles, affordably, then maybe that won't stay true. And I'm guessing that the memory that this game takes might be more than consoles. How much memory do consoles have, actually? I don't know what they're putting in them things anymore. Drop off. We have 2 drop-offs here on Microtech and then another one on Calliope, it looks like. Let's take this first one over here. Wouldn't be smart to not release Squadron 42 on consoles. Agreed. I play SC with the PS4 controller 100% of the time. My man. Xbox controller. It works. It does. You can't quite do everything, but it works. 16 gigs of RAM on the Series X. Yeah, see, the problem with them bringing it to console is they're gonna have to spec it for the lowest spec console, right? So yeah, people can talk all about how powerful the PS5 and the XSX are, but they also have to kind of make sure the game runs on the Series S. And that'll be making sure it runs on the Series S in 4 years. Right? I don't think that's gonna work. I don't even, like, how are they even gonna make Squadron work like that? You play on controller too? Like Squadron is ever launching.
Landing gear deployed.
Is the 300i on sale now? I don't know. Not that I know of. I mean, I think you can always buy it. I don't know about being discounted right now, though. All right, what needs to be dropped off here? I'm not going to pick up the wrong box this time. We're not going through that. In fact, ho ho ho. I'll do you one even better. Give me that. There we go. Oh, we're in an Armistice zone again. Gosh dang it. Do the 45k box missions only happen at certain times? Went to a facility for one and nothing was in there. Sounds like nothing spawned in for you. Killer Instinct, thank you. Microsoft. Oh, Microsoft insists that people use their servers. Wow. Yeah, better settlements would be cool. 45k box missions. Find the 3 right boxes. All right, 1 box dropped. Away we go. Why do I have... Oh, that's my SMG. Thought that was a big old LMG on my back. Ship's over there, buddy. It mentioned danger, so you assumed there would be enemies, but there was nothing. Might not have spawned. Oops.
Engines online.
On to the next one. Don't crash into a tree.
Raised.
Don't crash into a tree. Don't crash into a tree. Don't crash into a tree. Man, I really need my eye tracker working again. Makes it a lot easier to do this stuff. If bad guys don't show up, still check around for boxes. Sometimes the enemies don't show, but the 3 boxes might. Whole bunch of help there. Real nice people. Think we got 1 more box here on Microtech? And then we fly out to the moon? Yep, there we are. Oh god, it's gonna be a new Babbage. I think it's dark there. The city! What's your guys' favorite city in the game? I'm still undecided because they're all so useless, but I think I like Orison the most. Just vibing, you know? You're thinking about getting the game? What would I recommend that you do? You as in, how do you, like, what should you buy to get into the game? Or what should you do in the game when you start playing? Area 18, it's a good spot. New Babbage does look like a real city. Yeah, Lorville's good. Lorville is like the most straightforward city, I think, in the game. I mean, I'm wondering what they're going to do with it when they rework it a little bit. Microtech for the ski resorts. What should you buy? I would buy the $40 starter package that's on sale right now. I think that's the best way to get into the game
Landing gear.
for a beginner. Cheapest way, 40 bucks, you get access to everything permanently. And you get a great ship out of it too.
Landing gear. Raised.
Whoops. Oh, okay. Apparently my recording button is also my control click. That was weird. Hey, no problem, Andres. Orison for the looks. Yeah.
Deployed. Engines offline.
Orison's also just so laggy. Someday, though, someday that place is going to... that place is going to be home. R-Corp best for new players? R-Corp's got a lot going on around it. But I do think it's kind of a bummer because you can't experience full gravity ground gameplay. Once they start adding some wilderness to R-Corp, I think maybe that'll be a lot better. You can start landing in other places except for on rooftops. You don't like all the pink stuff at Orison? You mean the clouds? What? Let me drop off my package. I came here to do some work and get paid. Open the door. Thank you. There we go. You know, Orison actually hits your GPU. We talk about it in my podcast from this week. Look at me like leaning. We talk about it in my podcast. I think I'm leaning the wrong way. The wind is coming from the other direction. What if I turn around? There we go. Now it's the right way. We talked about it on the podcast, but the clouds are the one thing in this game that'll actually ramp up your GPU's load. Yeah, or New Babbage is a good spot for new players. There are no amphibious vehicles now.
Engines online.
New Babbage is a pretty city though. It's got these cool clusters of buildings. They all look pretty high tech, pretty polished. Dude, yeah, Anno, I'm sorry, I gotta get the bot working. I can't get enough time. It takes like, they want me to do all this stuff to make this bot work that's supposed to just work, and maybe I should make it work. Maybe I should spend a stream making it work. Yeah, that's how I do it. Oh yeah, the Shubin Interstellar building is awesome. Let's head over there. Shubin. And you can work for this company, right? Can't you work for this company, or is that Covalix? You can definitely shop with this company. I'm sure at some point we'll be able to work with them. But yeah, they have this big old building out here with the cool lights and stuff. And then the train route that goes straight into the main city. Hopefully someday we'll be able to come out to the Shubin building. If you look at the hacking progress tracker card thingy majig, it does say on there that one of the major points of hacking is to give players access to previously inaccessible places. I don't know to what extent they're talking about or with what context, but that'd be cool. There is a yacht shipping game, the 890 Jump. It's pretty big. It's pretty fat. It's a fat boy. And thank you, Robert. Squadron 42 is single player, yeah. The building where Jax painted the roof, isn't that the main building? The Aspire? When can you buy property here? Oh man, I don't know. You'll be able to get property elsewhere. Voodoo Magi. Thank you for subscribing with your Prime on Twitch. I appreciate you. Thanks a ton. Getting us towards that goal. Every sub helps. Also, as a subscriber on Twitch, you have access to all of my exclusive YouTube videos. They're all on Discord. Go check out the Discord channel. Supporter alerts. I put out a lot of exclusive content for anybody who supports my stuff. So make use of that. And now, I believe we drop off. We're dropping all off at Calliope. Thanks for subbing up. Appreciate it, QWERTY. They've never said we could buy property in cities, only build bases. I don't believe... I mean, we can, I guess. We can have an apartment and a hangar in a city, but they haven't gone into any detail on that. Oshikal Balton. See you later, man. Painted building is to the left of Aspire. I gotcha. No, I haven't been there. Do I think they'll ever sell STL files for home printers? Is that like models of the ships? Probably not. Seems like that would lose them a lot of money on merchandise sales. The 100i will go back up in price. Right now it is on sale. It's a fantastic ship for newcomers. 100% you should get it. It is a very good deal. Like, literally without question. Or make them a lot of money for me. Yeah. You like the title? Is it positive enough? No problem, Andrej. Yeah, anybody who's considering getting into the game, you can play for free right now. Like, you can download this game and do exactly what I'm doing within probably a couple of hours without spending $1. So, if you've ever questioned it, I mean, right now I would say it's still a bit early for casual players. So don't jump the gun unless you want to jump into a glitchy alpha, but you can if you really want to. Did I turn my engines off? What's going on? Oh, God. Come on. Oh, God. Okay. Oh, boy. All right. Okay. Chill. Fuck. Maybe that's why you shouldn't do the free fly. Oh my god, that is one of those. Oh, was I out of hydrogen? I was like, why am I tumbling? The tumbling glitch is annoying, but apparently I was falling out of the sky because I ran out of fuel. And I didn't even notice. F on me. Add to the death counter. So the Pisces has less fuel than I remember. All right. Get rid of our good threads. Put on our lame clothes, and we'll get back out there. Throw on a boring helmet. Okay. Throw on... You know, folks have mentioned that the Pisces chew through fuel. Or has a tiny tank. Yeah, I wasn't even paying attention. Delivery guy, tomato, on the job. Paying the least amount of attention possible. So that's our second mission now that we've very graciously failed. I've got a good track record today. I'm doing great. Great job. Just lost that subscriber exclusive tractor beam too. Nice. Good job. Oh, there's a medical thing in there. Plug that in. Grab one of these boys. And honestly, that's about it. That's all I need, right? Take a backpack. Take a pistol. There we go. Grab the MSR for these box missions. I like to fly the MSR, but it's so big. Oh, I can't drop off those missions anymore. Sorry. I wonder if you guys think the packages are still there? It's gonna take forever to claim anyways. Tell you what though. Let's drop off this last box and then let's go do some cargo hauling. Well, let's see if we can drop them off. Will they fix fuel usage on some ships? Like the Nomad, you would think that ship would be good on fuel. Yeah, fuel usage right now is pretty much ignored. It seems like they've always left it unmeasured or untweaked because it's never been that much of a variable or something that mattered in the game. Now it definitely seems like it will. They'll start to pay attention to it. I don't understand why stream elements is that even I'm just gonna believe that that's not real stream elements. Axis, thank you so much, by the way, for the 100 bits. I just saw that. I appreciate it, dude. Delivery packages don't explode. Well, we're about to find out. You been using the Defender for box missions? I think I remember somebody else saying that. They like using the Defender. Up and away. Up and away, baby. Let's go. Oh. Did not mean to go in that direction. Where are we going? Oh yeah, we're going to Calliope. Bye-bye. Hey, Skelter. Your daily has become the Banu Defender? What was the thinking behind it? Oh. You little pieces of... I'm gonna... If I ever meet anybody named Loveface, I'm gonna punch them so freaking hard. What is specialized roles in legitimate professions in Star Citizen? Yes, sir. Of course, right away. Cargo hauler, miner, combat pilot, explorer, medic. That's about it. There's all kinds of things you can do. You can get paid for just about anything if you find the right people. I've seen somebody get paid literally to go into the prison and get merits. They were essentially a professional bail, a bailer, a lawyer. they would get merits so that you can get people out of prison for money. Some people like to be medics and just go and help everybody. Some people like to be pirates and just kill haulers and hopefully get their goods. I've put out a couple videos on the topic though, if you'd like to check those out. Oh, the Defender's got some good specs, huh? At least Loveface would show us those toes, dude. Don't hold that against me, man. I'm nervous about my toes, okay?
Deployed.
All right, moment of truth. I think it only left one package behind.
Offline.
I don't think there's any other boxes left over. Oh, I already dropped off the other ones, actually. This is the only box I needed. Sweet! Talk about salvage. Was that salvage gameplay, guys? Was that it? Is that in-game, or is it more like people LARPing? Is what in-game? The stuff that I just named? It's all, like, stuff you can do in-game, yeah. What's the way to make money right now? Probably, first, I mean, it depends on where you are. The best way to make money is to boost your rep in whatever you want to do and keep grinding out missions. You'll eventually start getting 40,000 per mission. Whether that is running box missions, doing mercenary work, taking bounties, just grind your rep really high. And you'll start getting paid a lot. You could also do some good mining, but it's not as reliable. Yeah, I exploded. I ran into the ground and exploded, and the package was left there, so I came back and salvaged it. Now we're gonna turn it in. Only salvage gameplay we're gonna see for a while. Jumptown's a good way to make money right now. Wow. Mining is really good. Mining is hit or miss though. Since there's not like a good reliable way to find the minerals you need long distance, it feels kind of like you're playing a game of luck. I mean, you could go to the right places, but... You paid 100K to somebody for getting that armor for you? That's a pretty good use of money. 90K for security bunker missions, there you go. Yeah, those monitor missions will get you good money right off the bat. Okay, so we finished our delivery route. We're gonna go ahead and put this little ship away. We're gonna go to something bigger, yeah? Let's get a dedicated cargo hauler. Actually, don't know if I have one, but let's see if we do. I know. What you are doing now, you can get up to 40k if you grind them up. Yes, exactly. It takes a little more work because you're going to be doing missions where you're bringing boxes in or taking boxes out of places with hostiles. Many people see that as a good thing as it's more gameplay, but some people, you know, want to get more money for less work, so might not be their best bet. How did I find my salvaged ship? The box beacon was on it. Wolfo Kami Gaming. Wolfo Kami Gaming, thank you for the follow. Your org's been running mining in Jumptown to save for a carrier for the org. That's cool. Org ships are dope. You get that good feeling, you know, that camaraderie. Hey man, when this ship goes up in smoke because of some random glitch, we're gonna do it together. Good feelings. Alright, let's head back to Microtech. Ooh, first, we have to do our traditional fly past Euterpe. We have to do it, guys. Every time we come out to the Microtech moons, it's tradition. Let's go. I love this. I never get over this. This is so cool. Oh, did I jump to the wrong one? Nope. I jumped to the wrong one. Cut it off. Don't sleep on those QT sensitive box missions. I jumped to Euterpe instead of, or I jumped to Cleo. It's the fly past Cleo, not Euterpe. Let's try that again. Here we go, here we go, here we go, here we go. I love that. That's just so cool to me. I guess they don't want my money, still can't make an account. Oh, they're not even getting money right now, man. It's all free. Not sure why you can't make an account, though. What are you being told when you try? Hope you're having a great stream. Thank you, Star Jump. It's going well. How you doing, dude? Or ma'am, whoever is behind the name right now. How are you guys doing? Launch Sequence is a podcast? Yes, it is. It is my weekly Star Citizen podcast about various topics surrounding the game. This week, we're going to have a real big, real exciting guest, guys. So if you haven't already subbed to the podcast, I feel like you should for the next episode. Like, do it. It's going to be a good one, I think. I know I say that every week, but like, and especially, I'll say timely guest. Oh, I like to brush up against Cleo, that's for sure. Grim, good to see you, man. Hey, Barely Not Monkeys is here too. You guys all dropping in at the same time or what? BNM. I hope you guys are doing well also. Chris Robbins. Oh, we are not going all the way to New Babbage. Got it to work now. I guess nature was not working, so it's nature. Where are we? Wow. I just like, every once in a while, I just need to sit back and like, It's just so pretty. Reporters today still claim that he only plays the game because it's pretty. That Space Tomato guy. Let's get back to the station. I need a bigger ship. We're about to do some high capacity cargo hauling, my friends. We're gonna invest some money, chart a route, and try and make a profit. Hey, East End. Thank you very much, my friend. Thank you for coming in with 10. Is it Chris Roberts? Is it? Could it be? Proceeds to QT into the planet. If I could only be so lucky. Did I thank Access for the 100 bits? I did, Anno.
Initiating ship storage procedure. For your safety, please.
Anyone know the current package timer at Jumptown? That seems like cheating. No, I'm kidding. How often does it change? Oh, is the new podcast guest Chris Roberts? That's what you guys are asking about. No, it's not Chris. It's not Chris. Not that Chris keeps telling me that he's not gonna join. He's not gonna join in until I formally write the game off as a scam. Then he'll come on. Until then, he doesn't want to be associated. You know, Henry Cavill. You guys think way too much of me. I mean, obviously, I'm not actually gonna get Henry. Oh, Henry, good friends.
Landing gear deployed.
Have a pleasant stay. We're back, baby. Let's go get our ship. CR is busy throwing his trash cans of $100 bills into the English Channel. Starset is one of the darn best looking space sims out there. It may not run well nor be implemented well sometimes, but it's still fantastic. Yeah, the look is just freaking great. Oh, I'm sure Henry would love to come on and talk about the game. I just don't think it would be with me. Hey, Rich. I appreciate you. Thank you so much for the $5, man. Hook it up. What you need? You want me to get Chris on here? Is this what these super chats are for? Am I supposed to tell Chris, hey, buddy, check it out, dude. You come on here, we can make $15 in super chats. Come on, Chris, come on. Don't worry about Star Citizen funding. I got you covered. I mean, it means a lot to me. Chris, though, he likes only getting paid in UEs. Okay, what do we have to transport with here? Big ships wise. We got the A2. That's it. I don't really do big cargo haulers. I guess we could maybe get a... We don't even have a Taurus. Alright. Sure. Thank you, Anno. Is Disco Lando the podcast guest? All right, guys, it's nobody from CIG. I can't pull that. I'm sorry to say. It won't be that big. Making me seem bigger than I am. Come on now. It's like when people are like, oh, dude, guess how many dollars I made yesterday? And they're like, oh, did you make $2,000? And you're like, well, no, dude, it was 500. Now it doesn't matter. It was too much hype, I understand. You get enough of disco? Hey now, come on now. You know it would be completely different vibe if it was on my podcast. Love this one, this song. I didn't say they were bigger than Nubifier or Morph. Maybe it is Nubifier and Morph. In fact, Morph just had that big video, huh? Maybe maybe that's the best time to have him on. Can you open? Disco said that nobody really reaches out to him as much anymore. I mean, are we like allowed to? I feel like I don't know what the correct avenue would be to even do that. Do we just message them on Twitter? Thanks for getting rid of that spam. I would advise new players to use keyboard and mouse. Keyboard and mouse is the best way to learn because you may find yourself at a computer that doesn't have a HOTAS someday and you want to be able to control at least a little bit. Learn on keyboard and mouse and then move on. At least that's what I think. Only one counts, Robert. Paul's Astropub. Just glad you're doing well enough to keep up the content. Thank you, friend. Thank you. Really, we're putting in. Me and my wife, I think, are both working harder than we ever had in our life. It's a lot, but thank you. A talk with Disco would not be about the game, maybe the community, but not a work call. Yeah, see, that's the thing. Is like if I bring them onto the cast, it's not going to be about the game, and the cast's generally about the game. So the cast. It's a weird way to put it. You'll be the Joe Rogan of Star Citizen podcasts, and then Chris will ask to be on your show. I believe in you, mate. I'm maybe not quite the Joe Rogan. I don't need that kind of drama in my life. Almost though, you know. Let's take like a 70% Joe Rogan, a Joe Rogue, a Rogue Joe. Okay, we got our ship. We got our cargo hauler. This big old boy. She's huge. She's fat. She's black. She's red. She's got bombs. All right. Now we start the real stuff. Where should we pick up from? I say we go to Bud's Growery. Start there, yeah? Bud's Growery is on Calliope, I believe. No, I was wrong. I think it's on Clio. Nope. It's on Euterpe. My last choice. Good job, dude. Good guess. Yep, there it is. All right, we're heading there first. Why is it showing me to the station? I don't want to jump to the station. I'm trying to jump to Euterpe, bruh. What's up, Thor?
Travel engaged. Quantum travel complete.
Appreciate it, monkeys. If you guys haven't already, Barely Not Monkeys in the chat here makes an amount. They've actually been on the podcast. We talked on the podcast about their machinima Adrift. Freaking fantastic production, honestly. Probably one of the best I've seen in Star Citizen so far. And episode 2 is coming soon. So, best to keep an eye out for that. Monkeys, if you want to drop a link to your episode in the chat, feel free. We've definitely done enough talking about it. I've promoted it plenty on my channel, so I'm happy to have people learn about it. Gotta get Morph on the podcast. I'm working on it, Ryan. We've had a couple shots where we've tried. Timing didn't work out, but we'll get it. Probably earlier than you think, or sooner than you think. I am not doing a jump town run, no. I'm just going to pick up some goods. Oh wait, Bud's Growery is a jump town place, huh? Is that active right now? I'm not trying to run into that. It's not actively happening. No, I don't think it is. What episode number was the Adrift? Oh man, that must have been episode 15 or 14 or something like that. Monkeys, could you guys drop a link to your machinima? What's the cargo amount for this Hercules? I don't actually know. I will find out as soon as we land. Yeah, Morph's time zone is rough. There we go. Oh, there's the podcast episode. Oh, links might not work. Yeah, Anno, could you grab the link for Adrift and drop that in the chat as well? Hey, you guys want to see what a bomb looks like? Check this out. We've got a couple bombs in this ship that we can have some fun with real quick. Oh. I just accidentally dropped it. There it goes. Bye-bye, bomb. Now we will go over to the base and watch the explosion from a distance. Where is it? Where's it gonna land? I don't even know where we were. Anybody see it? I mean, obviously we can't see it from... Oh, there it is! So that's good fun. But where's our base? There it is. Nope, that's not it. I think we passed it. There we go. It drops so slowly. It really does. I like to think it's because of the gravity on these moons, but at the same time, I'm also like, man, that's slow. My ship's bigger than the outpost. We're about to rob you of everything you own. Anyone doing any SC filming, don't forget to turn off Discord overlay. I learned that the hard way. Oh god, that sucks. I am so sorry for that. 216 SCU in this ship, gotcha. Dude, I am sorry you had that Discord overlay. That's really annoying. Oh, by the way, I keep forgetting to tell you guys, I'll mention this probably towards the end of the stream again. I'll be doing a subathon next week on Monday. It's going to be a weird one. I'll be starting at my same regular times on Monday and going for, I don't know how long it'll be, exclusively on Twitch. So if you're not already on the Twitch stream, make sure to get following that so that you can be there. And I'll just be playing a bunch of Star Citizen. Maybe I'll do some Halo as well. But for the most part, we'll be doing 12 plus hours of Star Citizen play next Monday. And from then on and for the foreseeable future, I will probably be doing at least one subathon over on Twitch every month. So if you like watching that kind of thing, I'll be doing a lot of it. So make sure to be following that Twitch account as well. There's the link in chat. Anno, right on time. Okay. Distilled spirits that's not illegal, right? I can only get 25. Wow. Look at how much food I can get. Yo, what is this? Revenant tree pollen? There's nothing good to get here. There's no, No. I don't like it. We're going somewhere else. Feel bad for that guy who pulled over. Just peeing on the side of the road and then a bomb drops next to him. Trying to get the missus to play, but we won't get this funds to get her a starter. Not to mention she doesn't have an SSD. Oh yeah, the SSD is going to be a big one. My wife is looking to get started soon. She's going to be my alter ego, it seems, my pirate, the anti-tomato. And everybody on Twitter has chosen her name for her as what was it? Oh my gosh, I don't remember what the name was. There was a Twitter poll for it, and everybody banded together and picked her a pirate name. Oh yeah, I shouldn't say it as long as I don't have the account. That's a good point. I should probably go make the account then. Okay, let's get this on and go somewhere good. Anywhere know a good place to drop by for some shipping in the Microtech area? This is not a route that I want to remember. This is not a route for me. Unfortunately. Tomato beard is a funny one. You saw a good computer build? That's good. A computer build? A video for what? I'm not building any computers right now. Dropping bombs is all fun and games till someone loses an eye. Is that all they lose? I think they fared pretty well if that's all they have to deal with. Oh, gaming rig to suggest to new gamers. Oh, that's okay. I don't think I'm really a person that people come to for that stuff. You could post it down on the Discord or something, though, for people if they're looking for that stuff. We can add it to a guide channel. Pew, pew, pew. No good spots to go shopping around here? All right, we'll keep hopping around till we find something. Let's go to Cleo. We need Jack Axon in here right now. Head to Shubin SMO 22 on Microtech. There we go. That's what I'm looking for.
Engines off. Engines on.
She won a grant for a computer gear, so I'm trying to push her to get an SSD.
Quantum travel.
SSD is key.
Quantum travel complete.
Yeah, the Adrift video is amazing.
Quantum travel engaged.
Might be overpurchased. All right. So unfortunately, the what station was that? SMO 22. Thank you, Girth. So the way this game works is actually that there's already some dynamic aspects to the economy, but the problem is that those dynamic aspects don't make up for. It's kind of a long story. That's not all necessary, but there's not enough materials in the game right now for everybody to be selling. So you can actually buy out an outpost and take all of their materials, but they can't respawn those materials fast enough to keep the economy going, so it kind of dies. Which is why you don't find many cargo haulers in the game right now. Now, it's something that we're hoping gets fixed this year with improvements to the quantum system. I mean, we don't even know if there's any improvements to the quantum system coming, but with possibly server meshing, being able to split up the resources a bit better, maybe we'll see that improve. I wouldn't hold your breath, though. Alrighty, where is SMO 22? There it is. Holstein Coop. Thank you for the 100 bits, man. Out here on the Twitch. Adrift is a great game. I've never heard of the game. Thunder Buddy, how's it going? Good to see you. We were talking about Adrift, a machinima series that one of the chatters here made. More sustainable routes exist on the moon hopping routes, but they are sort of slow to make money. Huh. I always thought it was isn't it outpost to planet? Or you go outpost to outpost on the moons? Skip hauling layways to Ninetails in bunkers. Ah man, we're getting them views today. Getting the good hauling route views. Except the sun's down, so. Adrift is a game on the PS4. I see. I do use free software to edit my videos, DaVinci Resolve. Actually, I've switched over to Premiere recently, but I hate it. I hate Premiere. I hate Adobe. We need more star systems to encourage long-distance hauling. Yeah, we also need better resources. Cargo refactor may help too. Right now, I'm not trading anything. We're heading down to a base to see what they've got for us. I don't think anything's going to change for trading with the hull A. I do think, though, that it might when the hull C comes in. Maybe. Have I used Final Cut Pro? Yeah, a couple times. Back in the day. Not in a while, though. Ransom, how's it going, dude? Glad to see you in here.
Landing gear down.
Okay. The aim here is to not slam into the ground and explode. Can we do it? Can we do that? Oof. Oh my gosh, that was almost perfect. And with no third... Okay. Alright then. Catching the stream and working from home on this snowy day. You snowed in? Would an external SSD benefit the game in your case? You know what? I don't know about external SSDs. Connected through USB, I'm guessing? I don't know about that. Maybe a Thunderbolt SSD. Main thing is that there are more people trading than materials produced. Yeah, generally, yeah. And the game can't keep the stuff updated. All right, we should be going to the orange pylon, which I believe I see over here. External SSD works for you? Cool. Yeah, give it a try. What do you got for me?
Something I can help you with.
Dude, I'm kind of a big deal. Did you see how much astatine I just picked up? All right, bye.
Bye.
Uh, 3/17 is the end of next month, right? I would say the beginning of April, more likely, than the end of March. But around that time, yeah. Or like mid-April. Holy is probably going to be a long hauler. Yeah, that thing's going to be jumping systems. A slong hauler. Ah. Love these HUD effects. I just, you know, want more diversity from them. I guess I want to go other places. Hey, Tiger Shark. Why is this door just opening on its own? I don't trust that. Hey, Girth, where do you advise I sell at?
Engines on. Landing gear up.
Definitely my chair's squeaking. This chair's not really in the best shape. Especially not when I do things like that. Okay. On our way to the new barbage. New barbage. New barbage. New babage. So many ways to say that word. It's just good fun. Microtech wins. They got the funnest sounding planet. Or city. There it is. There it is. And it's sunrise. Can it get any better? I'm kind of scared to land at the Commons. The Commons is terrifying. They like... The song is called Deep Blue Sea by Underwater Fantasies. It's a song from Artlist, royalty-free music. If you'd like to use my code so that you can also have access to all this big collection of royalty-free music, you can. I have a referral code. Yeah, I get my music from Artlist. Great little referral code. It helps me get more of this music without having to pay the ridiculous prices. I think it also helps you if you want to get a couple months free. The reason I chose Artlist over Epidemic, though, is because you get to keep all the music you have and continue to use it royalty-free even after you stop paying for the services, which is really nice. New cabbage. Starfarer can probably fill its own tanks, yeah. I would hope they'd build that functionality in. Horrorville, Horrison, and barely 18. Jack, that seems pretty, oops. Sounds pretty corrupt. A referral would be amazing. Is that on my Discord? It is. Here you go. If you'd like to get your royalty-free music from the same place I do with a discount, I just posted the link in the chat. Hey, Marco. Thank you so much for hopping in here. I did see that Jack Frags played the game. It was awesome. Friggin' amazing. It looked like he had a good time, despite the bugs and stuff. And the comments were ridiculously positive. Hey, Patrick. Hello to Belgium. Excited to see Jack giving the game some exposure. Isn't it crazy to see somebody like Jack Frags playing Star Citizen? When somebody said that, I was like, that doesn't make any sense to me. I love the dude. Like, I love his videos. And I've always had a blast watching his stuff on YouTube, but that was so out of left field. But he has friends who play it, so I get that. The game has way more reach than I ever think. This game is far more popular than I ever consider it to be. This hangar is huge. Look at how much wiggle room we have. We're good. I don't trust landing at the Commons. I'm sorry. I gotta do this. his channel has a problem. His view numbers on other videos are really low for a 3 million sub. That's because he doesn't really do much. He just plays a game and talks, you know? Like, he's entertaining, but his videos, the value they carry are as valuable as your knowledge, or rather, I guess as valuable as what value you put on his knowledge. Because, yeah, they're basically just streams most of the time. Do you think it was paid for marketing, or he did that on his... No, I don't think that was paid for. That'd be a really, really strange person to go to. I would definitely, if they were going to go for a paid marketing, they should have picked somebody who's more generally known. Jack Frax is very FPS focused. It's also the Battlefield and like Call of Duty and Warzone kind of communities that watch his stuff. I don't know if they're the best audience to sell on Star Citizen, at least to buy it. I'm sure they'd love to watch it. Hey, Astralis, you like the podcast? That's good to hear. They should increase the hangar size a bit. I like it. I like the tight squeeze, you know? Oh yeah, that ship is huge. That's a large boy. One of the biggest. Rather, one of the biggest that are good for hauling right now. What do I do differently when landing at the comments because I don't trust it? I'm just bad at landing. Especially with a big ship. The other day I tried to land there and we did the whole... It was last stream actually. I had a whole bunch of fun with the hovercraft and my Nomad and the ice, and I'm just like, no. I've also gotten locked out there. I've also fallen through the planet there. It's not my cup of tea. Speaking of which, I didn't have tea this morning. If I was gonna pick somebody to market this game on YouTube, who would I pick? Probably Skill Up. That would be insane. I don't think they could ever do that, but I would get Skill Up to try this game. He is, in my opinion, Skill Up is the face of gaming news at this point on YouTube. I know there are plenty of channels, but his is easily the best. At least from what I think. Yeah, his friends brought him in. Maybe CIG is trying to expand their audience by having more popular FPS streamers showcase their game. I don't think CIG had anything to do with it. If anything, they could do that once Theaters of War comes out. Then yeah, that'd be great, but right now that's kind of wasted money.
We're sorry. You exceeded the allotted time to depart. We will have to return your ship to storage.
You keep your C2s in stations. I get that.
Initiating ship storage.
There's a pad I can use at the Commons. Where's that? You've never heard of Skill Up? If anybody here hasn't heard of Skill Up, I would definitely check out his This Week in Video Games videos. They are very, very well done. Also, his reviews are great. Pad is on the other side of the domes from the ice. So not where we normally land, where the back little back section is. You gonna set your home base at Orison? Oh, we're going the wrong way. Oh, Johnny Cash, you say that, man, but I get accused all the time of getting paid by CIG for my videos. Pretty insulting, to be honest. If they were paying me, I wouldn't be living the way I am. Like, y'all think I'm just some kind of a freaking scrub who gets paid a salary and still chooses to sleep on the floor? Where do I sell this stuff? All the way back here, I think. I am not going to be getting Elden Ring. I'm not interested in fantasy games. I barely play them. I played Skyrim for a bit. I played Witcher. I played Oblivion, Morrowind. But And then Fable games, yeah. But for the most part, I'm not huge on fantasy. Elden Ring is very hardcore fantasy, it seems. Thor, I think they'll try new marketing techniques, but I don't think they're going to be doing them that much now. I think they would wait until there's more reason for people, casual people, to be jumping in. Right now, they should still focus on people who are obsessed with space games, because those are the people who are going to be willing to stick around. But maybe later on, when the game's a little bit better, they can start selling out to people who are casual and will jump into the game for like the smaller features, you know? Oh, I can dress up and look really cool and like, you know, live in a city on a moon. That's cool. I'll play that. Can't really do that now. I don't care about the vast majority of games, so I don't follow general gaming news. That's fair. It probably won't be your speed then. But the style is great. Skill Up. S-K-I-L-L-U-P. Oftentimes calls himself Shill Up as a nod towards his real job. So he made 140,000 there after spending... How much did we spend? Like 110? Is that about 30,000 profit, I want to say? I can't remember. Sci-Fi fantasy. Sci-fantasy. Kind of like Star Wars. Or like Fallout, kind of, I guess, kind of sci-fi fantasy. Now we take the train back to the spaceport, and we're going to pick a different route this time. The cargo was astatine. The cargo was astatine. Wait. Let me in. Anno, thank you so much for dropping the links to Patreon and Ko-fi. I appreciate you, man. Anybody who wants to get exclusive videos... Hey, man, I can actually... Let's see... Do a little ad here. So for anybody who wants to join, supporters, I do videos like this. How players are running Star Citizen and CIG needs to take over, and another one like this, which is the key to success this year for Star Citizen, and here's another one like this. This one is the development cycle of derelicts, how they were an example of scope creep and whether they were good for the game. Those are currently the 3 exclusive videos I have on YouTube. Another one coming out next week, but if you do sign up on those links that Anno dropped into chat, either on Ko-fi or Patreon, you get all of that for free every month. I make that stuff for people who want to get a little bit deeper news input and understanding of how Star Citizen's developed. Besides just hearing about features and drama, this is more focused on understanding the game as a whole. So if you're into that stuff, if you like Star Citizen a lot and you want a little bit more content, feel free. It's $3 a month. It's very, very affordable. You were thinking that they might be broadening their audience by tapping into the COD kind of crowd. Yeah, I don't think they are yet. To be honest, I don't think that they're going to pay FPS streamers yet. Hope they make flying your ships costly, not prohibitively costly, but expensive enough in terms of fuel and repair. Yeah, oh, they will. They've already talked about docking fees. Fuel is going to be pretty high, yeah, and then when you're getting out of systems that aren't super populated, you'll be dealing with different levels of resources. But yeah, people talk about having an Idris. Starting up and running that Idris and getting it out there is going to be expensive. Hangar 8. Astatine is the rarest naturally occurring element found in the Earth's crust. What's it used for? Anything particularly big? Besides being valuable? You have to pay for fuel all the time, but you can turn your engines off and just coast through space. The site told you it's free for a moment, but we have to buy a pack for playing. No, you don't have to buy anything. The game's completely free right now until the end of the month. You just have to go to the free fly page, make an account, and put in the free fly code. Making an account doesn't cost anything. Are the videos the same quality as the normal ones? The videos are much higher quality than the normal ones. My exclusive videos I spend 2 weeks making. I write multiple drafts of my script. I do research dating back 6 years ago. I put all of my effort into my supporter exclusive videos, so you can expect them to be much higher quality. Love the Patreon exclusive deeper looks into the games. Worth the price of a coffee. Keep it up. Thank you, Declan. I try to tell people, man, I put a lot of work into those videos. I try to tell people they are worth the price. It's not that expensive. So I appreciate you saying that. Want us to move over to Ko-fi yet? You can support wherever you'd like. You don't need to move to Ko-fi. And I just know some people prefer that. Ko-fi, I think, has some better services and better ways to use their own services. So we opened one. But I'm not going to tell anybody to go there. Can I do a video for new players on how to get from Stanton to the nearest space station and landing? Stanton is the star, so you might mean another planet that you were on. Either ArcCorp, Microtech, or Crusader, or Hurston. No, you should, stay on Patreon if you're already there. Fuel and repair will kill a lot of these big ships.
You are clear to launch.
Have a good day, Shadow. So the people thinking Space Tomato gets paid, CIG can't even pay themselves a QA team and rely on free alpha testers for... Dude, that's kind of rude. That's super rude. There are a lot of people on the QA team at CIG that do a lot of good work, man. Like, they straight up did an entire ISC episode on them. Yeah, we are alpha testers for them, but like, I wouldn't say that they can't afford to pay the team when they very much are. Remember you being down on Patreon the other day? Yeah, they're not really explaining to us where our money is coming from, and it's hurting our bottom line a lot. So we're trying to get them to help us out here.
Please visit again.
That's another reason why we started to look at Ko-fi. Microtech. I actually do have a video, Big Chief. If you want to go on to my new player's guide from November, it will show you how to get from Microtech up to the main space station. It's called Star Citizen New Player's Guide 2022. John Crew playing dirty on Twitter? What's John Crew doing on Twitter now? Makes you want to learn to stream and play SC, huh? Have at it, man. It's good fun. It can be a little tiring at times, but it's fun. Hey, Viper. How's it going? Leaks guys are salty? I haven't spoken to the Leaks boys in a little while. Oh, John Citizen's in here. I am not moving from Patreon, no. I am diversifying. Ko-fi is going to be an alternative for anybody who wants to use that or prefers Ko-fi. Ko-fi also allows me to do things like commissions. So now on Ko-fi, we're offering paid commissions if people want to have something read up by me. I will be doing formal lore readings, readings of anything really that people send me. So I can do like one-off commissions like that. Ko-fi also allows for donations and stuff like that. So they kind of offer more services than Patreon, and we wanted to be able to take advantage of those, especially for people who don't have Patreon. Okay, SM022. Actually, let's fly on over to Lorville. I want to do my classic route. My old favorite. Then we could talk a little bit for the Quantum. Hey, Renovate, thank you so much for subscribing on Ko-fi. Somebody did it! Thank you! Ultra Viper just did some bounties with Dora the Destroyer. That's funny. If you get enough in a tax refund, you're going to be getting a computer to play Star Citizen. You've been watching videos of it for a couple years now and wanted to play it so bad. That's exciting. Are there any of the games you like to play? Will I read you 50 Shades of Grey at night from 9 p.m. to 10 p.m. so I can sleep? Reese? Bruh, if you pay me, I'll do it. I will do it. If anybody needs something read for a couple bucks, I mean, you know, be like a ghost talker instead of a ghost writer. Is that a thing? Dora the Destroyer is a great turret gun. My niece's name is Dora. Yeah, Lawless, you won something in my last stream. You won the Aurora giveaway. You won a copy of Star Citizen with an Aurora because you entered my giveaway, I believe. Oh yeah, dude. Happy to give you a copy of the game. In fact, guys, during my subathon on Monday next week, I will be giving away 5 hover quads and probably an additional game package. So make sure to be there. We'll be doing plenty of little drops, different ships you can win. We'll be going for 12 plus hours, so make sure to write it down on your calendar and follow the Twitch channel. With the free fly and free account, how long does it last? Do you eventually have to pay for the game, or do you just buy the ship? My son needs his own account. You'll be able to play the game. Thanks, by the way, for chilling out, Big Chief. You'll be able to play the game until the end of the free fly, which I believe is the 28th. So the end of this month. After that, yes, you will have to buy a game package to keep accessing the game. Right now, those game packages are discounted to $40, which is a pretty good deal. Essentially, CIG is just trying to get people to... They have this problem where people think that the game's a scam, or they think that it's not being made, or it's not being run, or you can't do anything in it. So they have these free fly events throughout the year so people can try the game for free. And then they discount their starter packs to try and convince those people right away to get into the game rather than to forget about it. It's a good strategy. Ninetales cargo running doesn't seem that lucrative. I am maximum surprised. Ryan, the best place to support me is on Patreon. Patreon has specific tiers, so, you know, with that first tier on Patreon, yeah, you're getting exclusive videos, chat channels, all that stuff. But you start going up, I make monthly behind-the-scenes videos for people. I put out bi-monthly other videos. I do lore readings for my supporters. We do Bar Citizen tickets for people. So you can get more stuff on Patreon if you decide you want to support more, but generally it's the best place. YouTube also takes like 30% of every dollar. Not as bad as Twitch, but also not as good as Patreon. Who's not as good as Ko-fi? It's interesting how that works. It's like the more power you have, the more money you can take from the people that are working for you. Are we getting there? Are we close? Oh, we're close. I see the planet coming up. There she is. Beautiful brown pearl.
Oh, I thought you were talking about me.
Yes. There she is.
I walked in as you were saying that.
Mrs. Tomato. Okay, so the old route. Free flight ends the 25th? What? I thought it was the 28th. I thought it was 11 days. Should have insisted it was to her. That's far too easy.
Quantum travel engaged.
So you make the most per dollar from Ko-fi subs. Yeah, I guess so. Yeah. They take the least amount.
Quantum travel complete.
A podcast episode about how to earn money with YouTube. That would be very, very, very off-brand. I could talk about that for hours, though. I mean, the amount of complexity that goes into making this stuff work is so much more than I ever thought it would be.
Quantum travel engaged.
Jack Conti at Patreon is pretty open about their finances. They get hit with a lot of chargebacks. Is Jack Conti a creator on Patreon? I get hit with chargebacks too. I get a lot of declines at the beginning of the month. It sucks because Patreon will be like, oh yeah, you're gonna make this much money this month, but this many credit cards didn't work, so sorry, you're not actually gonna make that much money. Like, then don't show me. Oh man, it says the 25th. That's not good. That's really short. Usually they do it for 10 days. Hey, Cynical Owl, thank you for signing up on Ko-fi, my friend. I appreciate you guys. You just go with OnlyFans? It's only tomatoes, actually. Thank you. You're pushing 40 years old and the keyboard layout is overwhelming to you. Would you recommend an Xbox Elite gaming controller? I would definitely recommend keyboard first. The Xbox Elite controller will work for you, but it's going to be a pain trying to keep it keybound, and it's also going to be... It's going to leave you... You're not going to have the full context of all the controls, so you'll end up at a point where you need one control on the keyboard and not know where it is. I would suggest at least trying out the keyboard first. And don't sell yourself short, buddy. We got a lot of vets playing this game. John Citizen's pushing what, 73? Still rocking this game, one of the best I've ever seen.
Landing gear down.
Oops. No, it's not Ko-fi, but I haven't given you anything, Tomato, so here. Hey, man, it's no obligation.
Engines
I
off.
appreciate the thought, man. Thank you so much. Thanks for the 500 bits, buddy. It means a lot even on Twitch. Just learn 4 to 5 keys at a time. Yeah, I would just start with the WASD and the mouse and F and just kind of learn to move around for a little bit. Think I should pick one donation platform and one streaming platform, just my 2 cents. By spreading it all around to every service, will do more harm to building the channel in the end. I do not believe that's true. I think that currently at my current point, I do not have enough spread on any one platform to support my livelihood. I'll tell you guys straight up right now, me and my wife are both living off of $3,200 a month. That is not enough money for 2 people to live, pay health insurance, have a car, pay bills, all that stuff. So, and if I were to cut off any one platform, that would drop by almost half. As of right now, that would be a pretty bad idea. That's the right place. Jack's the current CEO at Patreon. Oh, okay. Yeah, I listened to him on How I Built This. I just didn't remember his name. Very much like a podcast episode about podcasting. How to interact with YouTube professionally and how to work around their edges. I will consider it if people keep asking for that. It's a fun topic. Give me that Laranite. Yeah. Only 26 SCU though? Come on now. See, this place is bought out, so I couldn't fill up. We're gonna have to go with some titanium to maybe tungsten. Is the profit margin on tungsten any good? Yeah, the player base is a little bit older. I don't accept crypto payments. I have a wallet. I have an address. I've got some Ethereum from way back in the day, but I don't pay attention to it. I don't know where that I have to look that kind of stuff up. Oh, it's titanium, not aluminum that I want. There we go. That's what we want. You switched to keyboard and mouse after years of controller just for space games? Yeah, I almost exclusively use the controller when I'm playing Xbox or PC, but I use keyboard and mouse when I'm playing this. Where do I live? I'm in California. Northern California. Right, that's probably part of what I should add when I talk about how much we make. We made tons of money to be able to live comfortably in Turkey. But coming back to California was a little different. Do I have a trade other than streaming? No, I don't do anything besides streaming. Well, my trade I consider to be video production. Streaming is extra for me, but this is all I do for a living. If I did it right, people would follow to the one service you choose, and that consistency will pay off long term. That's been proven wrong, man. No, I know you're not hating. I'm just saying I've tried what you're saying, and it doesn't work. I tried to limit everything to Patreon, and people don't move over. They let their subscriptions run out on what they're doing, and then they ghost. It's currently been happening to me on Twitch, or on Patreon, a lot. Not on Patreon, Jesus, on Twitch. Most of the people who were supporting on Twitch did not switch over to YouTube, but also did not renew themselves on Twitch. That was why I started to stream on Twitch again. I gave it about 3 weeks where I was mainly doing YouTube stuff and it didn't work. Thanks for the 200 bits, Axis. Appreciate it. And thank you for the Ko-fi subscription, Zollner. And yeah, trade amounts are shared across all servers. That's why things get sold out so quickly. That'd be good money where you are, Ransom. That's Oklahoma, I want to say. I think I was at Laven Outpost or Bezdek. Migrating to Ko-fi. Thank you, MCAR. It's probably a better place, to be honest, between Ko-fi and YouTube, I guess. I think in the end, I'll probably be located on 3 platforms: YouTube, Patreon, and Ko-fi. But there's also the problem that, like, one platform won't give you everything you need, Jack. Like, yeah, I could stream only on YouTube, but if I do that, I can't do any casual streams. Every single stream I make, I'll have to make a thumbnail for, I have to schedule, I can't switch games halfway through the streams, whereas on Twitch, I can do that more casual stuff. However, on Twitch, I can't do a discoverable stream that sticks around as a video and has a beautiful thumbnail. So then I have to go to YouTube for that. Meanwhile, on both, I don't give as much flexibility in terms of how I want to share my stuff around, or how I want to host my content, so I have to go to Patreon for that kind of stuff. That being said, Patreon doesn't have a chat bot that goes into YouTube. It also doesn't have an easy pop-up that I can put on my website, and they take less of a cut, so I use that over Patreon. Every platform has some really good benefits to use, and once you cut one out, you have to consider a lot going forward in the business. Leave Cali? Can't leave Cali. My family's here. We just moved back to California. Our only other place of residence is in Turkey. We don't have enough money to buy a place elsewhere, and my family lives here, so we can't leave Cali. The simple solutions have been thought of, people, I promise. Also, we don't even know if we can get good healthcare if we leave California. Right now, we're kind of lucky with that. Which of the 3 Cali NHL teams is mine? The Sharks? I think? Move to Texas or Florida. Can't move to Florida. We've been traumatized there. And not moving to Texas because of abortion problems. And some other things, but like... Accepting crypto would definitely be a good thing to do. Just input your public wallet address to the description. I would use USDC, MATIC, or ADA. You'll see more overhead that way. I'll consider it. Considering the cost of living in California isn't $3,200 per month nearing the poverty line. Yeah. Like I said, man, I live with my parents. We don't make enough to move out yet. I've never played Planet Side 2, no. Uh-oh. We got cruise control on. 9 tails. I didn't contact you. Why was that Crusader security? They shouldn't. They're trying to trick me. Moving is expensive. Don't forget he has a family and friends there. Yeah. Oh boy. Playing while looking at chat. I know a few that would have killed them. Dude, I kill myself all the time in this game. Oh my gosh. That's why I have a death counter. The rent is too high. It's very high. Apparently rent is up like 25% nationwide right now. Just insane. Just crazy. Where's my... I'm so disoriented. Where am I? There's the cargo. Where's the spaceport? Am I over it? Oh, I am. Reese, you going to Kofi? Dude, apparently Kofi's the place to be. Thank you guys. The scale of this game amazes you. It seems like a really cool concept. Yeah, it's an amazing concept. The scale is pretty impressive. Just buy more Korean barbecue. Reese, would you be willing to support me in Korean barbecue payments? It's like sending little scraps of meat and dishes full of salt, oil, and rice paper to my house. Oh my god, that was such a bad landing. But we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna give it the pass. Why not jump to Bezdek, grab more Laranite, and then finish filling? I was at Bezdek actually, I think, but I've just filled up with titanium, topped off there. Getting to know real user stories directly from YouTube content creators, as in they're interacting with big tech in the morals of their systems, is relevant recently. Yeah. I think that one of the byproducts of... This might be a little... I honestly don't know how this will come off. But I feel like one of the byproducts of having a career that is generally based on something that's done for fun ends up with people feeling like they shouldn't talk about the difficulties of the career. Because I know that I run into a lot of stuff that goes on when I'm learning this stuff, and I never see anybody ever mention it, you know? I got started in this, and not many people talked about the difficult parts. And I think there might be some kind of stigma about talking about that because it seems like complaining and stuff, but it is good that they're starting to point this stuff out. Obviously, the thing with Newegg isn't particular to that, but I think it falls sort of in the same line. People are like not complaining about this stuff in public ways as much as you would expect. Can I live California adjacent? Well, we've looked at Oregon, we've looked at Washington and Nevada. Oregon and Washington are too expensive, and Nevada is kind of like desert, so we don't want to do that. Especially because if we end up moving somewhere adjacent to California, we will be we'll be probably like 5 hours minimum from my parents. So we won't have any help with a baby when we have one. We also will have to move again in 3 years when my parents move cross country. And we would probably have to do more connecting flights out to Turkey because we have to fly from to Turkey from San Francisco whenever we want to leave, and there's only 5 airports in the country that fly direct to Turkey. So, yeah. Simple solutions are difficult to come by.
Next stop, Metro Center.
Yeah, car. Texas isn't a place to move to. Cost of living is skyrocketing here in Austin. That's what I've heard. Yeah. What did Florida do? If you want to know what Florida did, there is a video on my Twitch profile you can watch. It explains why we had to move to Turkey. I won't go over it too much here, but my wife will not live in Florida, probably ever again. We left Turkey because we ultimately wanted to live in America. Couldn't I start a web page with Squarespace, play SC on Twitch, and have people tune in there to watch your streams on your website? People wouldn't really... I mean, I have a website. I have a website where my stream goes, where my giveaways go, my videos go. I post blogs there every week that are custom written. Yeah, we have a full functioning website, but people generally don't go there unless there's a reason to. And if they can watch the video on Twitch, well, I took the wrong train. Oh, I haven't embedded the Twitch stream now. The Sharks used to brawl, not play. But aren't they good? Oh, I'm way behind chat. Jesus, let me catch up. Simple solutions are simple, but circumstances or values make making decisions difficult. Whoops. Yeah, simple solutions are simple, but they aren't the best solution. Starbucks blocks your website? Like if you use their Wi-Fi? Sorry, I took the wrong train, so now we have to run across the city to get to the right train in order to go sell our stuff. Because I'm not a cargo hauler. I don't have the website in the YouTube description. Did I not add that to stream descriptions? The website's not in this description. Now it is. And I will need to save this to my defaults. Thanks for letting me know, Anno. There we go. Okay. Now there's a link on to the website. You were trying to watch one of the earlier vids last week and the website was listed as potentially dangerous. Sounds like it was dangerous, dude. You shouldn't be going to that website. Really appreciate having a full-time job. There are aspects to that that I miss for sure. It was much less stressful. It was stressful, but in a different way. It was like stressful because there was a lot of pressure, but it was nice to always know you had guaranteed pay. Come to South Carolina for $3,200 a month. You can live in a 4-bedroom, 2-bathroom home. I have insurance and drive a Tesla Model 3. That sounds great, man. Might consider it, but again, no family there. We don't know anybody there. For clarification, because it probably is coming off a little weird how much I talk about family. My wife's not from America. She doesn't know people here. She comes from a very different culture. And for anybody who's ever lived in a different country, it makes a huge deal how much your culture is accepted in your local area, how comfortable you are living. And where we live right now even is, it doesn't even, barely even acknowledges her culture. And it's morally draining, or not morally, sorry, emotionally draining. So that's something else that we consider when we're moving, and the fact that we're not next to family leaves her obviously feeling that much more alone. So we also consider that. If we were going to move over there, we would probably go to Georgia, because I have some family there. South Carolina's going up in prices as well. Come here in Italy. We have a friend in Italy. We've actually considered moving back to Turkey, to be honest. Be a little bit simpler for the time being. Except for, like, you know, all the technical problems we used to have. Oh yeah, Germany would be great. That'd work out. That'd work out fantastic. Thank you for posting that blog up, Anno, on the website. We've got some decent blog posts going up if you guys want to prefer to read your goods instead of watch them. I play Halo Skelter. In fact, I play Halo every Wednesday night for anybody on the Discord who wants to come join. Oh, we talk to her family in Turkey every day. With video calls. She's been living away from her family in different countries since she's 14, so she's used to that. But, you know, it's a little different than being surrounded by the culture and what you know. Stream would be so late here. Same time. I streamed at the same time when I was in Turkey as I do now. I tried to be consistent with that when I moved. What's my opinion on living in Nordic countries? I don't know anything about it, to be honest. I met one person from Helsinki when I was backpacking one time. They seemed very cool. Super happy to have me visit. I've seen a lot of things that I definitely agree with in those countries, but I don't know how it is to live there. From Venice, cool city, but not cheap to live. We'd probably be up near Milan. We know some people out in that area, like that giant valley up there, where I guess like half the population lives. My wife is foreign and it costs at least $5,000 to settle homesickness. Yeah. Dude, homesickness is a real deal. I felt it when I was in Turkey, and it wasn't in Turkey. Obviously, they've adopted a lot of American culture over there, but it is rough, guys. England's got good healthcare, so that's a possibility. We would love to move to London. That's where my wife spent a lot of her teenage years. But very expensive. And also if we move away from America, she loses her green card if we don't spend enough time here. Sent a link that might be helpful. Thank you, Reese. What do you mean I can't get that ship? Humbug. Oh, somebody asked about the Toby thing earlier. I get commission on it. I don't know exactly how much. I think it's like, I want to say like 15, 20 bucks per unit. Why do I have to claim? Oh, it's on a pad. Halo every Wednesday sounds exciting. I might join. Yeah, we're playing Infinite, man. It's free, so anybody can jump in and play with us. We'll be on again this evening. In like 5 hours, actually. Basically gonna hop off here, record a video, do some writing, and then jump on that Halo for the evening. Yeah, London's expensive. You lived in Incirlik for a year? How was that? Ooh, Mars. That's a good call. I can't wrap my head around why anyone would want to not live in America. No slight to anyone else, but I love my constitutional rights. I don't know if I could lose my in other countries. I mean, it might be a product of perspective, maybe. Have you ever been outside of America? There are a lot of reasons to live in other places. Just to name a few: family, friends, ease of access to other locations, less expense, better currencies, well, more valuable currency rather, universal healthcare, more emphasis on education. There are different reasons. I think it just depends on what your priorities are. Some people care about the Constitution a lot. Some people like to explore a little. You want me to pull out a Saber Raven for cargo hauling? How about next time we drop one off, I'll pull one out, do a little test fly. You consider London okay? There's never anything exciting going on apart from the occasional trip to the coffee shop. Might just be because I've lived there a long time though. My wife loves London. Oh my gosh, that's her favorite place in the world. Bet the latency for streaming from Mars might be kind of nasty. No, dude, not with Starlink. They've got that quantum travel signal speed. Super advanced. I was a U.S. Army soldier, so yes, I've traveled. I did not like how fluid the people's security was. I see. That's cool, dude. Wonder if colonial living on the moon and Mars will be expensive or not at the moment. Dude, a nice Mars suite with a beautiful view of the planet below.
Crusader Industries, a journey worth taking. Systems on.
Have you heard of the new crypto space metaverse like Star Atlas? Yeah. I'm not gonna play any game that tries to sell me on the game. Excuse me. Jesus. Sorry. Voice is getting deeper. I'm not gonna at least at this point in my life, I'm not gonna be excited for a game that's main selling point is you can make money. I don't think that's a great idea, a great reason to get into a game. Singapore is beautiful, just don't bring any drugs. I mean, if I can get the drugs there, why would I bring them? It might become... Hey guys, I don't want this conversation in chat right now. Leave it. Forget it. We don't need that. It might become ideal as Earth gets overcrowded. But you gotta like vacuum seal everything. I mean, vacuum sealing all of our leftovers is already enough work. Could you imagine doing it for a whole city? Ugh. Never ending. Back on the grind. Oh, that's Aberdeen. There we go. Singapore has the death penalty for weed? Oh my lord. So then I can't get weed there? Is that what you're telling me? Why is that? They're just real scared of drugs? I'm not gonna play games whose main selling point is the game. Can we make that an official quote? I want nothing to do with any games that contain a game inside of them. Leave me out of it. Gum is against the law? Really? Oh. Wait. Is that... Did you misunderstand? Ryan, I thought you were joking, but if you were serious about that, I wasn't saying that I'm not going to back a game that's main point is making money for the company. I'm saying I'm not going to jump into a game if the main point for me jumping into the game is so I can make money off of it. To me, that certainly wouldn't pan out to be like a game for me. I have a problem where I put a lot of money on emphasis, or a lot of money on emphasis. We're gonna stick with that. I have a problem where I put a lot of money on emphasis at times that I am actively trying to work on myself and, you know, personality and everything. So jumping into a game where the idea of making money is a selling point is going to make me not even think about the game itself. It just doesn't sound like fun. Have to be willing to kill for the weed. Oh, dude, yeah. Why not 2 crimes in 1, right? Oh, you were joking. That's what I thought. All right, another stop. Another... Can I fit on here? Oh, just barely. Just barely, gentlemen. Actually, we're kind of... Are we perched? I think we're kind of perched up on the thing. There we go. All right. People Make Games have a great video about it. About, what? They make fantastic videos. Can't you say SC concept ships are kind of like NFTs? Not at all, man. I mean, an SC concept ship isn't even the picture. You don't even get the picture for that. You don't even get, like, you don't know what you're getting with these concept pictures. And I guess yeah, they're like NFTs in the fact that you can resell them, but in the same way that you could resell anything else. But there's no sort of ownership or anything like that when you're getting a concept ship. You're literally just buying the ability to, well, you're back in the game, and then in return you get the ability to get this ship whenever they build it. But it's not like a market where you're buying and selling and the price is going up and you're building in this artificial scarcity and all that stuff. Actually, well, there is artificial scarcity. But again, it doesn't play out the same with the markets and stuff. And it's also not necessarily sold with the idea of you can make money with it. It's sold more with the idea of like, hey, you can play with this. There's a lot of Laranite here. Reopen your star map and relock your course to the facility. The marker will persist. Thank you. No Ninetales today, no. Oh, playing games for money instead of fun. Right, CIG I guess makes money. You can make money off of selling ships in the future. Like a really watered down version of it. You don't get anything. If you could play video games and make decent money, you'd do it for the rest of your professional life. Might be able to. From my experience, though, you never get to just play games. It's always a lot more.
Engines on.
And away we go! God, we got so much money this time. Let's hope we're not getting stream sniped. I guess I like it for the concept of being to sell your stuff instead of just investing into a game without being able to recoup. Yeah, but the thing is, you don't even know if you're going to be able to recoup with that game, right? As long as the market persists, yeah. But what if next week they decide that, like, or what if next week the people that are holding those ships decide they don't want them anymore and sell them, and the value plummets and you can't recoup your costs? Now, if I wasn't expecting to recoup my costs, that wouldn't bug me too much, but they keep selling this game with the idea that you can recoup your costs and you can make money. And to be honest, I've seen that play out. We've seen what happens when a game company starts to tell people who are getting into their game that they will be able to do these certain things in the future that honestly they can't control. CIG, if you didn't catch that, that's my example. They've gotten so much crap because the things that they've talked about still aren't in the game. Imagine how much worse that's going to be when, like, the value of those assets are millions of dollars and the promises that you've given people are that they're going to make money. It's going to be 10 times worse. Stream snipes is when somebody watches your stream to figure out where you are and then gets an advantage on you. Or just, like, shows up. Stream sniping is not always bad, but it is a pretty easy way to get a good kill. We'll just fly straight down to Lorville. Video editing is always the hardest part. Yeah, it's pretty difficult. How difficult is it, rating 1 to 10, to be a full-time successful YouTuber? I wouldn't say I'm successful yet, so I'm not really sure what it would take. But some of the stuff, it's... I would hesitate to say it's worth it. It's been a 10, for sure. After 4 years of aerospace engineering and then another 3 years of thermodynamics engineering, this is way harder. It's crazy. I don't really know where to start. The problem is that you only make as much money as you're able to convince people you deserve. And because there's so much competition, it's hard to do that. But on top of all of that, every time you step away from the computer to do something else, you end up losing progress on what you're doing. And when it comes to, like, doing video game stuff, especially something like Star Citizen, that compounds really quickly with glitches, with, you know, delays of features, with CIG releasing videos at wrong times. And then you know, my situation is also different because we've been trying to deal with this whole thing with the government for the last few years, and we've been moving back and forth between the US and Turkey and like all this stuff. I would put it up there, like an 8 to 10 out of 10. It's a lot. I would say I'm succeeding at it, but not successful. I mean, still can't support us. We can't move out. I think if you tell anybody, hey, I'm doing work, but I'm living out of my parents' house in my sister's childhood bedroom, they probably wouldn't say that's necessarily success. We're on the brink. It's definitely going well, but you know, there have been at least 3 times this year alone that I've been actually very, very close to no longer doing this. And I think in April, there's going to be a pretty big turning point at which I might not do it as well. So I can't call it a success. There's definitely the possibility that this doesn't work still.
Landing Daredevil.
Podcast episode one day. I'd have to write that down. You've been on this game a month and haven't seen a live person yet or talked to anyone while I'm playing? It gets boring. Am I doing something wrong? I don't know. We just saw a live person flying away right there. That's another player. That's Couch. You might be hanging out in different places where you won't see people, but it's a big game. There's only 50 people in each server, so like, yeah, you're not gonna see as many people. I would suggest trying to find an org. Hop on a Discord. You will very, very easily find people who want to play with you, but for organically meeting people in the game right now, it'll likely only happen at like space stations and cities. Wait until Tomato launches his OnlyFans. Dude, it's a new site. It's called Only Tomatoes. Get it straight. Come on. And it will literally be only tomatoes allowed. Different colors. Isn't it the 10-year anniversary for SC this year? Or I don't believe so. I thought that was... Is that this year? I don't know. I'm always told different years. I thought it was 2013 when they launched the Kickstarter. Was it 2012? All right, come on. Let me land. Look for players in cool armor.
That request has already been granted.
Well, you didn't show me it. Jerks. Is it 10 year? Then yeah, I guess it is. Aw. What is 10 year, like 5th grade? We're all grown up. We're all matured. Oh, I was so mature at 10. Oh God. True businessman in the making. Are we down? Are we good? Okay.
Engine off. You are blocking an active flight bay. Please vacate the facility.
Kale, tomatoes only was gonna be my adult site. October 18th, 2012. You think hot tubs would be the way to go? Don't tell Punji that, man. Punji's all about that hot tub stream. He's pushing for it. You saw some NPCs running earlier? Where did you see NPCs running? I didn't even know they could do that. Whoa. Ouch. It's been great. Thank you for your cargo hauling help, especially given you're not really there for that. Gonna call it spicy tomato? I don't think that sells it enough. I feel like only tomatoes really does it. Speed walking NPCs. Y'all got someplace to be, huh? Dude, that was 2 black people in a row. Nice. Okay, I'm not gonna take the wrong train this time. We're definitely gonna take the right one. Why tomato? Like, why is tomato in my name? NPCs run it. Oh, yeah, at the Commons in New Babbage, that's right. Oh, we are all idiots, Wobsturk. We're just like a bunch of idiots milling around on this giant ball, trying our hardest to make things work. Oftentimes they don't. I actually don't know why I started with tomato. Originally I had a Reddit name with the word tomato in it. Again, I don't know why I made it way back in college, like my freshman year of college. And that stuck, and I started using that name on the Star Citizen subreddit a lot. That was mainly where I was active in the Star Citizen community, so when I finally made like a actual account for the whole thing, I was like, I'll just use tomato. And since this is a space game, ta-da! Would I accept other vegetables into my team? I guess, yeah. We could say only fruits and vegetables, but that doesn't really roll off the tongue now, does it? Hey, Corey Willard. Thank you so much for becoming a member here on YouTube, my friend. If you haven't already heard, you get exclusive access to all of the videos I make every month. Higher quality than the normal videos, generally more focused on the deep production of Star Citizen. Check those out. They're on the Discord channel. You'll have access now that you've signed up. You have your respawn set to Microtech. Can you change it to New Babbage or somewhere else? Microtech, the city on Microtech is called New Babbage, but you can change your spawn point at any space station if you go and find the clinic. So if you go on my, that same video that I told you about earlier with the how to get to the station, I teach you after that how to set your respawn point in a different place. So check that out, and that'll help you get through that. I would say just set your spawn day at whatever station above the planet that you like. Running up the stairs. Running up the stairs. For how big and fancy this place is, there aren't many people here. I feel like you guys probably don't make enough money to pay for all this. Actually, they don't have to make money. They just steal it from the citizens. The Hurston Way. Didn't know you could change respawn points that way? Yeah. Yeah, you just got to go into the clinics and find the regeneration terminal. If you haven't already, I have a medical tutorial on my channel that tells you how to do all this stuff. Laranite, we made 338,000. That's actually not much more than we spent, right? Yeah, that's really not much more than we spent. Hey, thanks for the sub, JJ. No, that just barely pushed us over the 1 million mark, I think. Yeah. Wow. Considering doing YouTube shorts with quick tips like how to respawn and such. Never really, I mean, I thought about it, but I'm not convinced that it's useful. I mean, all the tutorials I make for this game do very poorly, which shows me that people are more interested in generally just asking than watching a video or something on it, I think. Oh, we're going to get the Raven, don't worry. In the last 2 hours of hauling, I've probably made around 100,000, estimating. Hey, Mrs. Tomato dropping fish in the chat. Make the Twitch fish universal. I don't know if we should borrow all of Twitch's stuff, though. Give Mrs. Tomato a shout out. She's the one who keeps everything going. If you were to associate with a certain vegetable, what would it be? I don't know. Associate with a vegetable? Is this going to come back to haunt me in a few years? Is this a political question? I would like to abstain. I plead the fifth. Usually whenever there's something new or free fly, another YouTuber will pump it out in a day. Right. Hey, Big Chief, thank you for the $2 super chat. I love it, man. I appreciate it. Hope you're having a good time out there in SC. I didn't mean Star Citizen. I meant South Carolina. You know, it's similar. Thank you, dude. Happy to help. Happy to answer your questions. Most tutorials take too long to get to the point. Shorts or TikToks that are quick to the point to answer the question. Right, so like my guides have been mainly about teaching the game mechanics, and I realize maybe people don't want that. They just want a tutorial, so I'd have to consider possibly doing that, but I don't know. You're making over 100K a run on Andromeda? Wow. That's amazing. Oh, Mrs. Tomato would definitely be a cucumber. Maybe stream highlights would be great clips. They would be, but it's rather hard to get the stream highlights. Either I have to record the whole stream and then export it and cut all that up, which would be a lot of work for J Ransom there, or people have to start clipping things more often on the stream, and then I would have to take those clips and turn them into shorts. So the workflow of it is kind of a process, and a lot of it depends on what I'm doing actively while I stream. Really, I would just want the stream to work correctly first before I get into all the fancy stuff. YouTube has clips. Come on now. Y'all can clip my stream right now. We can have that combo sometime. Yes, yes. That would be, actually, that would be hugely. That would be huge. Huge. All right, where's our Saber Raven? How? You should be able to... It should be on the screen next to the share button. Maybe it's still not... Maybe it's still not launched to everybody, but if you look here... God, I hate doing this. Down here, there's a little clip button next to the share. If you click this, you can determine what size of the clip you want. And then you can add a description, blah, blah, blah. And you can share it out via links. And it also saves to your profile. I think it saves to my profile, too. I'm just going to show off the Raven a bit. Somebody wanted to see it, and I figured we could finish up with that. We missed the master. We missed 117. It is a sad day. Yeah, no, I swear we talked about that before. One minute. 1 minute and counting. Let's go see what ships we have to buy. I don't buy ships very often, but I am missing a few that I could use. Yeah, clearly I can't afford anything. I need to make so much more money. Ah, I can afford a Misk Reliant. That's always, you know, really good and useful. Wish it was a bit more effective in combat. Maybe once they return to E-War and EMP stuff, it'll be more useful. A sad harmonica when something bad happens, that'd be funny. Little sound bites for things would be cool if I could just hit the stream deck. But that kind of stuff, it takes so much work to set that stuff up, I just haven't gotten the time. I love the Star Citizen soundtrack, but I do hope that they do a little bit more synth-heavy music. A lot of it's orchestral right now, which I love. I do. But, yeah. I'd like to see more of those. With the NVIDIA GeForce Experience, you can set a keybind to record the last minutes. They're stored separately and are easy to string together. Yeah, I do that actually. I have a key binding on my stream deck that allows me to record video. Problem is I have two PCs, which means two different ways to record video, which means the video goes to two different places when I save it. And then if I do that, I also have to remember that I am streaming and recording stuff just for videos. So I will have to go back through all of the videos I record for my YouTube videos in order to find the specific clips, pull those out, and then edit them separately. It gets complicated really quickly. I don't need to give me any UEC girth. I'm good. I'm good, dog. I'm making my way. I'm out here making my way through the universes. You made a purchase of a starter pack and got something saying you need AVX. AVX. What do you mean you got something saying you need AVX? Did you use like an error message? You're sitting on 10 million and can't buy a ship. Spending your hard-earned money on ships comes so easily. It doesn't feel like there's enough reason to spend it on ships yet. Thanks for the 1 AUEC. For the record, guys, I actually don't want any big donations. Trying to build up my bank and see how I can do. If I keep getting money from people, I'll never know how good I actually am at this game. You're mistaken about the clips. They are stored separately from the other videos recorded by GeForce. You're talking about instant replay, right? This? Oh, is it not even on right now? This guy? That's what I usually use. Oh, dang it. I just saved something. All it's lacking is the Game Boy Bubble Bobble music. When you go to the little arcade machines, though, the arcade machines, they make the little noises. Doom, 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 doom. You're getting an error message. When you launch the game, AAVX is an instruction set on the CPU. Oh, CPU too old. I've never heard of that. What kind of CPU are you rocking, man? Mangoes, I know Kingpin Panda, yeah. Mainstream CPUs began having after 2013. What generation was that? Fifth? Fifth or sixth? there's a separate keybind for record the last 1 to 5 minutes. Okay. Well, I might check that out then. I've also had problems with the GeForce experience recording though, so I don't really trust it anymore. In fact, I'll show you. I'll show you so it doesn't seem like I'm just making up excuses. Check this out. Last year I was recording footage for my videos and spent hours, like several hours recording all this great footage, and then when it all finished, it looked like this. So none of it was usable because of all these flashes and stuff. And so I gave the NVIDIA software a couple months of break. I was like, I'm not gonna do this. I'll just record through OBS, all good. And I did that. And then I came back into the game. There it is. And I was trying to do the video for the Scorpius review last year. And then this was happening. And for the record, I know NVIDIA makes good stuff, but this is the kind of stuff I'm talking about that pops up that makes this job much more difficult than you'd think. All this stuff feels like it's not made to actually run correctly. He said, "You're the greatest pilot ever to fly and to learn from me?" What? Panda said I'm the greatest pilot ever? It's probably a bad idea. That's probably a bad idea. I'm not a good pilot. I mean, I'm okay, but I crash a lot. Generally because I'm not paying attention. Starting with the Alpha 3.11 patch, Star Citizen officially requires AVX. Oh. I see. Going to build a beast of a PC in Arizona? And then you're just gonna wait for the GPU? We could try the feature I'm talking about right now. Okay, what's the keybind? The beautiful Saber Raven, my friends. Oh, the sun's about to come up. We got to stay down here, folks. Let's fly around a little bit.
Thank you. Please.
Just wait till you get flight sticks. I fly better with the sticks. I'm terrible with the mouse and keyboard. My problem with the mouse and keyboard is that I never really used mouse and keyboard to play games before this. So once I started playing this game, I confuse my buttons all the time. So I'll be spinning around next to the ground and I'll think up is down and down is up and I'll hit spacebar and crash or something. Oh yeah, you're right. That's exactly what I'm talking about, Thor. That's this. Instant replay is Alt F10. See, Alt Shift F10 to turn it on. I've used it before. But it still does go into the other channels where I use this to record. So you'll see here, this is my footage folder. Well, this is one of my footage folders. This is all of those replays as well as my recordings, but they all get saved starting with Squadron 42. So you have DVR files, and you also have the regular files, which are, I can't find that, like these. So this is a full recording, and this is an instant recording, but they still go to the same folder. So it can be kind of a problem. No, I know it's not shift. Alt F10 shift is to turn it on. Alt F10 is to do it. This is the keybind to turn it on. And then, yeah. Oh, T-Love, you think that's a lot of footage? Hold up, let me show you something. Check it. I'll give you guys a little sneak peek of my system. So here's most of the footage that I have for my videos. In order to make the videos, I cut and clip everything that comes from CIG or that I film in order to have the proper B-roll for whenever we have a shot. So I have them labeled on surface, in vehicle, indoor, space, and CIG clips. So if you go in vehicle, you'll find different things that are just in-vehicle shots that are clipped. Is the Idris. You'll find more Idris. I have a lot of in-vehicle shots from Idris stuff. But like on surface, you'll find, you know, shots of crash landings. You'll find shots of all kinds of stuff. This is too big. There we go. And then I just have different folders of this kind of stuff. Here's all the unedited things so far. And they've all got beautiful shots. It's just finding them can be annoying. And that's kind of how I make my videos. I go through the year, and then this is all the CIG stuff. So everything that they've made, like all their feature work that they've talked about, is all saved here in different cuts and clips. You got some turret stuff here. You've got like your medical attachment stuff here. You've got armor here, and it goes back. This all goes back to like 2018. There's some push and pull stuff, just to give you an idea of how like making the videos for this works. I've gotten very used to recording stuff. Logan, if you want to buy something, I'd get the $40 100i starter pack. What reason would you do a character reset? Generally, when you run into a glitch that can't be solved other ways, you have to do a character reset. Shooting an SC is hard, but very rewarding. Yeah, really though. If you can get the right shot, this game is beautiful. But yeah, this was the Saber Raven somebody was asking about. This is one of the only ships that you can't get in game. It was given out as a promo that CIG did with Intel back in like 2016, I think it was. And it is a cool ship. I mean, it's an E-War ship. It's got 2 guns, pretty small guns, and an EMP on it. No interior. Nothing else very noteworthy. It's a very specialized ship, which is probably why they're willing to not have it be available in game. Just saw a few videos about the progress tracking stuff. Some people creating such drama over it, and the word CIG said it proves CIG's point. I think CIG has some point. I also think people have reasons to be unhappy. But yeah, it is all kind of blown up. Oh, what just happened? Oh, I passed out. I'm like, why can't I control my ship? And where are we? It's a very maneuverable ship. It's super fast. Jack, why are you out here repeating people? It's very corrupt of you. See, these are the 2 guns it has. Pretty basic, but it also has an EMP, which is cool. All right, now we're gonna try and find a place we can land this thing here. I've lost all my hearing because I blacked out, and it just keeps chilling on me. There's a reasons to disagree with their decision, but there are few actually having an original thought. Well, that's what it's all about, man. I think the hard points on this thing are size 2. Pretty sure. I don't think they would give them 2 size 1s for a ship like this. That doesn't seem very kind. Then again, I don't remember them being able to be gimbaled, so maybe they are 2s. Such a small ship. This is like one of the only ships that's basically as tall as a person. Maybe a little shorter, or a little taller. Like this one's like you can straight up jump on the wings if you're on the moon. I like this ship all except for the back. I feel is a little bit too long, a little too swept back. It looks a little weird from the angles back here. Otherwise, I think this ship's beautiful. Yeah, fellow Raven owner, what's up? My Raven brothers. Can you fix dead hearing by using Resurgera? I don't know. Let's see if we could go into the clinic real quick and get it fixed. Feels like a Protoss ship. Not with these amount of pylons. Are we moving? Oh. You can fix it with medical stuff. Does it work with Resurgera? Actually, Resurgera would just lower your drug health, right? It would have to be Sterigen that fixes your hearing. The cowls hide the hottest IR signatures from scanners. I'll have to see if they actually make that happen. Deoxymexerin? Is that a drug in the game? I don't recognize that one. It's definitely Resurgera. So it's doable with the Resurgera pen. Let's see what they offer me. No injuries detected. That's a bunch of crap. Give me a Resurgera. Also maybe some Demectrine. We'll get a little toasted, yeah? We won't kind of die or anything. Dose me up, baby. There we go. Now I should be okay, right? Just a little high. Yeah, last time I tried this didn't help either. And now I can't walk straight. Can't believe they spent time on a intoxicated locomotion set. And it makes sense given how often this is going to happen. Or how often this could happen with medical and bars and all that stuff, but it's still just really funny to see. Drunk Tomat. This is my 1 drink limit, usually like a pint of beer, and I can't make my way through the space station anymore. Excuse me, ma'am. Excuse me. Lie in a bed, it will cure it. I don't want to be cured, man. I live like this. Whoa. Jack, I don't think it's a society thing. YouTube just has a crappy Autobot. Started with 20k, now I have less than 2k. If I run out of money, I can't even afford a spacesuit and helmet. What happens? All you have to do is kill yourself and they'll give you a spacesuit and helmet for free. B hasn't worked for me. Where do I find the key binding? What are you looking for? How do you use the med pen gun on yourself? Yeah, if you're in an armistice zone. Actually, no, armistice zone still works. You should be able to pull it out. Hold on. I only have a multi-tool, so I might not be able to do it. Should be able to pull it out and then press the B button when it's pulled out, and you can use it on yourself. That's the default keybind. The Autobot is based on things that YouTube has determined are unfit to be said in our society. No. I pick the Autobot. The Autobot is based on my own advertisement settings. That's not the default. But it also is just, it's dumb. Like, it stopped somebody from saying something like, I hope I can go shopping earlier. It picks up dumb stuff. I don't think it's that big. 4 to get it out, yeah. B to aim it at yourself. Hey, Deadhead. Delivery routes went well. Just about done now. We landed some decent hauls. We got some astatine, some titanium. Almost did the distilled spirits, but weren't quite up for it. I get boot on the neck can be ranked as a treat, so yes, but why doesn't it get the porn bots? Oh, probably the porn. Get a med gun. I've got so many. I just need to find them. I think they're all in my ships, actually. Brought out the Saber Raven, yeah. Autobot will will become Skynet, probably. Has to beat us at chess first. Hey, TJ. Told me I was gonna get more popular. When was that? Check knickknacks. Oh yeah, I mean I know where they're gonna be. They're all at New Babbage. You almost have enough for a C2. Nice. C2 is going to be really good for cargo hauling. Oh, speaking of which. Oh, no, that's an M2. I wonder what they're doing with an M2. Automod is decent on Twitch. Jack, you don't have to tone down your comments, dude. It's all good. There's nothing wrong with your comments. Anno might have mentioned that your comments are getting blocked, but we get constant blocked comments in the chat that we have to approve for one reason or another. Don't worry, don't worry about changing that. You're talking. What's the spiritual successor to the Cuddy Black? The spiritual successor? I don't know. Caterpillar? Maybe? Even little typos blocks a comment. Yeah, that's true. You just made 900 million with your C2? Holy crap, that's Freaking crazy. Oh yeah, the Argo Cargo is definitely the successor. You're right. You're on it. Good call. We got a raffle going on Twitch. If anybody wants to join in on that, get some points for the upcoming giveaway for the, what are we giving away? 100 I believe, on Twitch. Once we reach our goal. So if you'd like the chance to win a 100 I over there, I will be doing a subathon on Monday, where we will most likely pass the goal. So get some points, get your tickets. What am I up to today in the verse? Today I was doing some hauling. Some delivery missions, some trade routes, some of that good. But we're all done for now. I'm wrapping up. All done with the stream for today. I've got some org stuff to take care of. We've got the new subscriber exclusive video coming out next week that I'm going to be working on, and also working on a couple clips coming out soon. I'll go ahead and tell you guys right now, the supporter video for next week is going to be an in-depth look at how much gameplay additions we're getting this year after waiting 5+ years for major game elements to be added to the game, why we're getting them this year, and what the selection could be. Those will be coming out to anybody who is supporting on Twitch, YouTube, Patreon, or Ko-fi. So if you feel like it, if you like those exclusives, feel free to hop on. Oh, you got a Tobii eye tracker? Dude, nice. Those things are awesome. I need to unplug mine so it starts working again. I haven't used it in a long time. And you can also buy tickets on Twitch, as you can see people doing. Those tickets will help you get into that giveaway I mentioned. But guys, that's about does it for today. I think I'm all done. I got some work to do. And we've actually got another video to put out. I gotta get started on a video for this week, now that I think of it. So guys, I will catch you all next time. It's been a good blast. We got some good money today, had some good conversation. Next stream will be on Friday. That'll be over on Twitch, as always, Friday evenings PST, 5 p.m. PST to be exact. I usually play some Star Citizen. This week though, I think I might either hop into Satisfactory or Valheim if you'd like to see that. So come through, check it out, guys. Usually there's not too many people around there, so I enjoy when somebody comes in and starts talking. And of course, we will be doing the regular stream on Saturday as well. That'll be a long one, celebrating my org's birthday, so it'll be a big ol' 8-hour stream most likely, and then the big subathon on Monday. I hope you guys are all there. We'll be giving away a lot of stuff and having a lot of fun. You just like to thank your family, God, your pup, for this prize. They really supported you the whole way, dude. I'm glad they pushed you so far that you were able to get a prize like that. My best to you. Enjoyed the stream? Oh, I enjoyed you guys being here. One final time, a great goodbye from your boy the Tomat. Twitch, I'll send you guys on to somebody. We'll do a quick raid here. Let's see who's online. All of them. I'm gonna send you on to Moist Noodle. He's playing some Cyberpunk. Somebody go and check out Cyberpunk. Tell me how it looks. Is it still not quite the RPG we were hoping for? I know he's not been playing much Star Citizen, so we'll give everybody a break. Sorry if you do like Star Citizen. Feel free to hop off Morphs and go to somebody else. Moist. Make sure to hop off Moist and go to somebody else. Speaking of Morph, guys, by the way, remember to subscribe to the podcast. We've got a great guest coming up this weekend. It's going to be a real good episode, I think. And that about does it with that big old giveaway. Catch you later, Twitch. Have a good one. And my good friends on YouTube who are still here. Are they still here? Yeah, we raided. Okay, stop the Twitch stream, and Cyberpunk will never be an RPG. Yes. That's why I asked, because it was like a rhetorical, one of those. Because it's just ultimately disappointing. Yes, anyways, that's Cyberpunk, guys. This has been Star Citizen. Again, I really appreciate you all being here. Thank you for the support. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you all on Friday. Peace out.